You're listening to a special feature presentation of high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF, online at highplainsradio.net, and online at the KFNF YouTube channel. Today's game is brought to you in part by Adams Bank and Trust in Indianola, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, Community Hospital, Culbertson Bank, Devaney Ford, First Aid Insurance of Arapahoe, Halko Road Motors of Juanita, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Copridge Seeds, Krutzinger Construction, Lakeside Sand and Gravel, Landmark Implement, Lords, Mark's Pharmacy, the McConville Agency, McCook Clinic, MNB Bank, Nutrient Ag of Arapahoe, Pizza Hut of McCook, Runs of McCook, Sand Hill State Bank of Juanita, Sandman Grow Yard, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, TKO Pest Control, and Valley Farms Industries, and Juanita Crossroads. Now, let's go out loud to the court for all of the action. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, where we're just about set and ready to go for our third matchup of the evening, second girls matchup of the evening between the Dundy County-Stratton Tigers and the Arapahoe Warriors. Each of these teams know who they're going to face in the next round, win or loss, as the game above them between Southwest and Juanita Palisade. Southwest takes down the Broncos of Wapaw 57-39. So Southwest is on into the semifinals. Wapaw to the consolation semis. So a win meets you up with Southwest. A loss meets you up with Juanita Palisade. It's Dundy County-Stratton and Arapahoe to round out the bottom of the girls' bracket here today in the Cattle Trail Tournament. The Arapahoe Warriors come into tonight a little bit better than maybe some expected, with a 2-0 record, as the Warriors have jumped out to a win over Overton 55-42, and then took down Lawrence Nelson last Saturday 48-23. The Dundy County-Stratton Tigers come into tonight's matchup 2-0 as well, with big wins over Cambridge 61-31 and over Creek Valley 75-14. Should be a good one between each of these two at the bottom half of the Cattle Trail girls bracket. We'll take a break, come back with starters and tip-off between Dundy County-Stratton and Arapahoe here on 101.1 KFNF.
Did you know Adams Bank and Trust is a member of the IntraFi Network? This is Carrie Anderson, Senior Vice President of Retail Banking. The IntraFi Network can give you peace of mind regarding your money's FDIC coverage. With an IntraFi account, you work with a bank you know and trust, all while the network provides you multi-million-dollar FDIC coverage. Let's connect to see if an IntraFi account is right for you. Adams Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Serving every family as our own. In your time of need, why turn to a business when you can lean on a family? As a family-owned funeral home, we offer a level of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh-baked Christmas cookies and a cup of hot cocoa. Whatever says Christmas to you and your family, our family at Community Hospital wishes you the happiest and healthiest of holidays. So take care, stay warm, and don't overdo it at the Christmas party. But if you need us, we'll be here to help and get you back to home and hearth as soon as possible. Community Hospital. Advanced care. Always there.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, just about set and ready to go for our final matchup of the evening on the girls' side of the bracket here for the McCook Senior High Gymnasium between Dundy County-Stratton and Arapahoe. Arapahoe last year in the Cattle Trail Tournament took 6th place. They lost to Med Valley to start the tournament 50-33, but rallied back to win against Hitchcock County in the consolation semifinals 48-38 before losing to Wapaw in the 5th and 6th place game 58-52. The Dundy County-Stratton Tigers had a tough Cattle Trail Tournament, finishing in 8th place, losing to Southwest in the first round 53-31, then losing to Wapaw 45-41. and losing to Hitchcock County 47-25. It was a 1-6 start for the Tigers last year, but they rattled off just 6 losses after that and 13 wins to finish 14-12, making it all the way to the district finals, and they're looking for more this year, while the Warriors finished 11-13, losing in the sub-district first round. Let's take you through our starting lineups. The Arapahoe Warriors starting lineup under head coach Preston Blackmore looks like this. 5'9" junior Emma Strand, 5'4" freshman Sawyer Schaefer, 5'7" senior Candace Carpenter, 5'6" sophomore Desi Farner, and 5'9" sophomore Clara Hilker. For the DCS Tigers and head coach Matt Schaud, it's 5'10" junior Clara Spargo, 6' freshman Abby Spargo, 5'4" Kennedy Bailey, 5'9" sophomore Emily Shack, and 5'2" junior Lexi Yurkowski. Out tonight with an injury is Ava Lutz, the 5'10" freshman, so certainly be interesting to see how the DCS Tigers fare without her, but the offense has really been running through freshman Abby Spargo, 18 versus Cambridge, 17 versus Creek Valley. For the Arapahoe Warriors, it's kind of been by committee, but so far out to a great start. In the starting lineup anyway is Desney Farner. She had 10 points against Lawrence Nelson, as well as Clara Hilker, 16 versus Overton and 8 versus Lawrence Nelson. So it'll be Farner and Abby Spargo at center circle to tip this thing up and get us ready to go for our final matchup on the girls' side of things here in the evening. The tip, and we are underway. It's controlled by the Tigers of Dundy County-Stratton. Across the timeline comes Kennedy Bailey, throws it over to the right wing here for Shack. Skip pass into the high post here for Spargo. She turns, spins, kicks it back out. Shack with a right wing three, misses it in between the backboard and the rim, and the rebound underneath goes into the hands of Clara Spargo, who will put it up and in for 2, and it's a 2-0 lead for DCS here to start it out. So the Tigers of DCS in front, 2-0, 7:33 to go. Arapahoe with the ball. Quick three on the other end. Long miss there off of the backside. It was a quick three from Desi Farner. The Warriors shooting this season just 27% and just 7% from three. They're now 4 of 57 from behind the arc to start the season. Looking at a press here. Dundy County-Stratton breaking it with the legs as Yurkowski dribbles it all the way over to the left wing. Swings it back up top of the key for Kennedy Bailey. Trying to get to the high post to Spargo. Instead it'll be stolen away by Farner. She trying to take it up the right side of the floor and will be fouled on her way there. And Arapahoe will get the ball. They will inbound across from their own bench, right to left. Here across the McCook Senior High Gymnasium court, Farner swings it across the timeline here to Strand. Looking in to get it into that left short corner there. Looking to get it underneath, and instead they'll throw it away. Dundy County-Stratton looking at the Arapahoe press again here. 2-2-1 press. 17 to go in the first quarter. Dundy County-Stratton with a 2-0 lead. Bailey with the basketball to the middle of the floor here for Abby Spargo. Spargo dribbles it across the timeline, dumps it off to the left wing, gets it back on the left low block, goes up for 2, missed it. Rebound out of the hands of Carpenter. Carpenter dumps it off here to Schaefer, and Schaefer will bring it across the timeline. Schaefer, left wing extended, long skip pass over to Farner. Takes one dribble, kicks it back out here for Hilker for 3. No. Long rebound brought down to the backside into the hands of Schaefer. Around the horn they go again. Over to Strand with the basketball. Around the horn. Back 3 ball on the way. This one off the backside and over the top of everybody and out of bounds as that 3 came from Emma Sawyer Schaefer. Dundy County-Stratton looking at that press again here from Arapahoe. With the basketball is Shack. Gets it up in front here. It'll be Clara Spargo with the basketball now. Just inside the arc. Dumps it off to Abby Spargo underneath. Goes up for 2 on the right low block. Missed it. Tapped around underneath. Rebound to the hands of the Warriors. But do we have a foul or did it went out of bounds on somebody? And they're going to say it went out of bounds with 6:20 to go here off of the Warriors. Dundy County-Stratton with the basketball underneath their own hoop, throwing it off the back, going up for 2, and laying it in is Emily Shack. She threw it off the back of the Arapahoe defender, and Dundy County-Stratton takes a 4-0 lead. Quickly across the timeline into the high post, kicks it back out. Strand for 3, got it. Emma Strand knocks down a huge three and pulls the Arapahoe Warriors within one here, 4-3 with 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Quickly down the floor into the hands of Clara Spargo, driving right baseline, pulls up from the right low block, misses the layup, gets her own rebound, goes up for two again, and is fouled, and will head to the free throw line to shoot two. Each team playing very physical, especially underneath. It's been a battle there. And at the free throw line will be Clara Spargo, the 5'10 junior who sat out last game with an injury back here. 5'10 junior, the free throw line, just 0 for 1 this season. 4-3, Tigers in front, 5:40 to go, and this free throw is up and off the mark. So we'll see our first sub of the game, Ava Lutz, the 5'10 freshman, and thought we might be without her tonight, but she will check into the contest. So Spargo back at the free throw line here, and Clara's second free throw off front iron. Rebound goes into the hands of Strand. Strand up the middle of the floor, weaving between Tigers, throws it back out here into the hands of Schaefer. Out of the left corner for Strand, back up to Schaefer, top of the key, into the high post, turning, spinning, putting up the shot. There is Carpenter, rebound underneath, knocked around off of the hands of Spargo, and it'll stay with the Warriors underneath their own hoop with 5:26 to play in the first quarter. 4-3, Dundy County-Stratton out in front. Basketball along the baseline, stolen away underneath there by Abby Spargo. Picked up and now into the front court comes Kennedy Tim. Long pass ahead, dumps it off to Ava Lutz, who will put it up and in for two. Ava Lutz with her first 2 points, and it gives DCS a 3-point lead. Back out in front, 6-3 here, 5:11 to go. Quickly the other way, Farner trying to get it to Hilker gets it back. Now back to Hilker, back to Farner on the right wing. Farner on the drive to the high post, has it stripped, stolen away. Quickly back the other way come the Tigers down the floor. Clara Spargo coast to coast, misses the layup. Rebound to the hand of Lutz. Spargo gets it back and puts it up and in for two. Clara Spargo with 4 points, 8-3. Dundy County-Stratton out in front with 4:52 to go. Timeout on the floor taken by the Warriors. We'll take one with them. It's Cattle Trail basketball here on 101.1 KFNF.
The Culbertson Bank is an institution that offers all the conveniences that you expect from a full-service bank. But the Culbertson Bank thinks of itself as a group of your own hometown neighbors and friends, serving all of your banking needs. Whether it's a checking or savings account, car, farm, or home loan, you will always find a friendly face and a friendly welcome from everyone at the Culbertson Bank. They are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. The Culbertson Bank, serving you since 1886.
Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. 4:52 left here in the first quarter of play. 8-3, Dundy County-Stratton out in front here of the pesky Arapahoe Warriors. Quick inbound here to Farner. And Farner looking to get it across the timeline, finally does. Farner throws over the right wing for Strand. Out of the right short corner to Hilker, back to Strand of the right wing. Turning is Carpenter, throws it back out around the horn to Farner, top of the key. Farner throws it over to the left wing. Now Farner gets it back. Out of the short corner here for Hilker, goes off her foot and out of bounds. Another turnover for Arapahoe. They average 25 turnovers per game to the Warriors of Arapahoe. 8-3, 4:26 to go in the first quarter of play. Dundy County-Stratton out in front. Tigers with the basketball. Racing up the right side of the floor. Yurkowski finds a cutting Lutz over the middle of the floor, down the left lane line. She'll lose the basketball off of her hands out of bounds. So turnovers back-to-back there. And Dundy County-Stratton gives the basketball back to Arapahoe's. Looking at a little press from Dundy County-Stratton. It'll be Farner that'll break it with her legs and bring it across the timeline. Throws over the right wing. Out of the right corner now. 3 ball all the way for Schaefer. Misses that one out of the right corner. Yurkowski on the run out, trying to take it coast to coast down left lane line all the way to the rack. Missed it. Rebound for Lutz. She misses that one. Rebound into the hands of Shaq, and she will be fouled, or a travel will be called. Yes, Shaq will get the travel first. No foul. And so that'll give the basketball back here to the Warriors. And the Warriors are going to send a fresh 5 out there onto the floor. 8-3, 4 minutes left in the first quarter of play. With the basketball here is Arapahoe. Ruby McCune will bring it across the timeline. Skip pass over here to Sage Larson. Larson gets it off from the high post area. Trying to get it back to her there was Riley Tidyman. Larson tracks it down, now driving, pump fakes, tries to get it off under the short corner. Instead, it'll be stolen away underneath there by Clara Spargo. Spargo looking to bring it across the timeline, throws it into the front court for Ava Lutz. Lutz with the basketball above her head, throws it up, top of the key, gets it into the high post area for Clara Spargo, throws it up off the back iron, missed it, rebound underneath, brought down into the hands of Larson, who dumps it off here to Roskup. Roskup is in trouble, looking for some help, throws it over to Larson. Larson trying to dribble it between a trap, and now 10 seconds will finally be called. So back-to-back turnovers for Arapahoe. 8-3. 3:17 left in the first quarter of play. Tigers in front by 5. Yurkowski gets it into Lutz. She'll give it back to Yurkowski above the volleyball line. Throws it over to Tim. Inside here to Yurkowski, just inside. Now gets it inside at the right low block to Spargo. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way. Ava Lutz, and she'll knock it down. Ava Lutz now with 5 points, and it makes it 11-3. It's an 8-point lead here for Dundy County-Stratton. Quickly back the other way. The layup underneath by Ewalt is missed. Now a long-range 3 from the Warriors. That's missed. Ewalt comes up with the offensive rebound, loses it, gets it back, kicks it back out. Another 3 on the way. This one from McCune. That's off back iron, misses that. McCune runs down the long rebound and will be fouled out there above the 3-point arc with 2:39 to go with the first quarter. 11-3, Dundy County-Stratton. The Tigers out in front, off to a 2-0 start. Arapahoe off to a 2-0 start as well, with big wins over Overton, 55-42, and Lawrence Nelson, 48-23. Quick 3 out of the inbounds play, and a make from Sage Larson. Larson with her first made 3 of the season, and then Kennedy Tim trying to dribble it across the timeline, double dribbles, and it's 11-6. Arapahoe back with the basketball here. 2:30 left in quarter number 1. 11-6, Dundy County-Stratton in front by 5. Larson, who just made the 3 with the basketball. Larson crossing over it a couple of times, throws it over to the right wing here for McCune. McCune trying to get it back to the top of the key. Stolen away there by Lutz. Ran down into the front court by the Warriors. Throwing it behind the back. Warriors are able to get it. That was Schaefer running it all the way down. It was Roskup running it all the way down. She gets it back on the left wing. Pulls up from 15. Misses it off the glass. Rebound goes under the hands of Yurkowski. Will cross over. Yurkowski looking ahead. Dribbles it up the right side of the floor. Yurkowski throws it up front there to Lutz. Lutz gets it back to Yurkowski. Around the horn they go to Tim. Back to Yurkowski. Yurkowski on the right wing. Back to Tim, who pump fakes the 3, trying to get it underneath to Spargo, and her along with Tidyman will go after it. And that will be fouled. 1:44 left in quarter number 1. 11-6, Dundy County-Stratton Tigers in front. And the Tigers will inbound across from the Arapahoe bench. Yurkowski gets it into Lutz, who throws it into the high post here for Shack, stolen away. Arapahoe up the left side of the floor here with Schaefer, gets it back. Left corner 3, misses everything. Backside rebound out of the hands of Shack. Throws it up front here to Yurkowski. Long throw down the floor to Spargo on the right low block. Goes up and under, now tries to dribble and has it stolen away. There's a lot of contact going on underneath, and finally they're going to just call a travel. So turnover number 5 for DCS, 6 for Arapahoe, 11-6. 1:21 left in quarter number 1. Tigers in front by 5. Arapahoe with the basketball. Looking to get it in, they do. Now bringing it up the left side of the floor will be Roskup. Roskup, long skip pass, almost stolen away. Bringing it down is Schaefer, but then she loses it. Throw ahead here up front, off glass. Abby Spargo misses it. Follow from Yurkowski. She misses that one. Tapped around, out of bounds, off of the hands of the the Tigers. And it'll go back to the Warriors. 11-6, 1:04 left in the first quarter of play. Quick first quarter here of game number 3 of the night between Dundy County-Stratton and Arapahoe. Both the Oberlin boys and girls won their matchups earlier. Now Dundy County-Stratton trying to win here at the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. Across the timeline, bringing it with the basketball is Schaefer. Schaefer, skip pass over here into the left wing, driving left baseline all over the rack. Farner lost it underneath, and will lose the possession for the Warriors. 8th turnover for them, 50.2 seconds left. With the basketball, Dundy County-Stratton looking at the Arapahoe trap. Throw up the right side here. Abby Spargo dribbling between a triple team. Loses the basketball out of the hands of the Warriors. Warriors up the left side. Roska gets it off to Farner. Takes one dribble. Left low block, and she'll be fouled. Trying to go up with a little Kareem skyhook there with 36.1 seconds to go. And we'll see some free throws here from Desi Farner. That foul is against Shack, her first. Team foul number 3 on the Tigers here in the quarter. First one on the way, and it's up and in for Desi Farner, the sophomore. At the free throw line coming into the night was just 0 for 1. Here she is. Second free throw. That one's in and out. Tapped around. Rebound goes back to Farner. Trying to kick it out to Schaefer, and stolen away. But then stepping on the out-of-bounds line there, trying to streak it down the left sideline is Ava Lutz. So it'll stay with the Warriors with 31.6 seconds left in the first quarter. 11-7, quickly in here to Smith with the basketball above her head. Throws it over to Roskup, inside to Hilker in the right short corner. Loses the basketball on the way up. And now a foul will come in. This one will go against Arapahoe. That foul goes against Carpenter, her first. 11-7. Carpenter's second foul. 11-7 here. 21 seconds left. Dundy County-Stratton against the Arapahoe press, and they'll turn it over again. Smith comes up with the steal. Now stealing it in the front court. Yurkowski gets it off to Spargo. Back to Lutz down left lane line, and she will be fouled with 9.0 seconds left in the first quarter, and she'll out of the free throw line. So 8 turnovers from DCS, 10 from the Warriors here in the first quarter. At the free throw line, Ava Lutz. And it was her 3 that put the Tigers in front 11-6, and since then we've only seen 1 point. Checking into the contest will be Eden Lozano. Aiden Lozano will check in for the Tigers. 9 seconds left, 11-7. Lutz back at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way. Can't get either of them to go. Roska brings down the rebound. Yurkowski trying to force a jump ball, and instead she'll force a foul. 11-7. 7.2 seconds to go. That foul against Yurkowski is her first. Quickly in here to Smith. Smith looking to push it up in front. Schaefer, gets it to Farner into the high post, and will roll away from both the Arapahoe Warriors there out of bounds, but time expires first. And we come to the close of quarter number 1. It's Dundy County-Stratton in front 11-7 over the Arapahoe Warriors here on 101.1 KFNF.
Imagine choosing from quick, affordable, and quality. They say you can only pick 2. At Deviney Ford in Benkelman, you get all 3. Need a new or used Ford? They've got a wide selection, perfect for any lifestyle or budget. And once you've found your dream Ford, keep it running smoothly with their top-notch service. Financing? They make it simple and stress-free. At Deviney Ford, they don't just sell cars, they build relationships that last. Drive home today and keep going strong with Deviney Ford in Benkelman. Deviney Ford, they keep you going.
For over 50 years, First State Bank in Holbrook, Nebraska has redefined the way you bank. Family-owned and community-focused, First State Bank is known for its simplicity and customer-first approach. Enjoy a debit card with no monthly fee, seamless online banking, ACH payments, and email statement access. Their service is tailored to meet your unique needs. Visit First State Bank to experience personalized banking that works for you. First State Bank, a simple way of banking. Visit them in Holbrook today.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, 11-7. Dundy County-Stratton out in front over the Arapahoe Warriors, 1 quarter down. The winner of this matchup will meet up against Southwest in the semifinals. And then in the consolation semifinals, the loser will meet up with Juanita Palisade. Both games starting at 3:30, either at the college or at the senior high. 11-7, Dundy County-Stratton in front. Started quarter number 2 quickly into Abby Spargo with a high post, turns from 10 feet, missed it, rebound to the hands of Roskup. She'll get it out here to Schaefer. Schaefer dribbling up the left side of the floor. Now throws it in front here to Farner. Left wing extended. Back up to Schaefer above the volleyball line. 24 to shoot. Throws it into the left corner here for Hilker. Back out to Farner. Left wing. Takes one dribble inside. Throws up from 10 feet. Missed it. Backside rebound in and out of the hands of Spargo. And it'll go to the Tigers. As they say, the Warriors last touched it. And the Tigers again will work against this Warrior press with 7:29 to go. Tim looking to get it in, does here to Lutz. Now Tim racing it up the right side of the floor, throws it into the middle of the floor, finds Clara Spargo as it's stolen away from behind. Turnover number 9 for the Tigers. And Sawyer Schaefer brings it across the timeline, throws it over, left wing 3 for Farner, no. Rebound, long rebound, brought down by Tim. Tim on the run out, throws it all the way down the floor to Lutz, catches it in stride and lays it up and off glass and in for 2. Great job, Ava Lutz now with 7 points, and it makes it 13-7. Dundy County-Stratton by 6 here with 6:53 to go in the first half. Basketball above the volleyball line. Arapahoe with it. Skip pass. Now over the right wing. Farner back up to Schaefer. Top of the key. Over to Roskup. Gets it into the short corner for Hilker. Back up top of the key. Again for Schaefer. Schaefer, one dribble. Gives it back to Roskup on the left wing. Gets it back up to the top of the key here for Schaefer. Over to the right wing. Into the high post. Turning, spinning. Schran misses that one. Rebound underneath Hilker. Goes up for 2. Misses that. And the rebound goes into the hands of Shaq. Reading it up the right side of the floor is Tim. Gets it over to Shaq on the right wing. Back to Tim. Top of the key. Tim over to the right wing. Pull up 3 for Shaq. Partially blocked. Offside iron. Rebound to the hands of Farner. Takes one dribble. Waits for everyone to clear and gets it out to Sawyer Schaefer. Schaefer quickly head to Roskup into Hilker in the right short corner. Dumps it off to Shaq on the left low block. Goes up for 2, but it was behind the backboard. Out of bounds. Last touched by Spargo, and it'll stay with the Warriors. 13-7. Dundy County-Stratton. 5:58 to go in the second quarter of play. And underneath with the basketball here will be the Warriors. It'll be Roskup to inbound. 5:58 left. 23 to shoot here on their possession. Underneath. Gets it out here to the right corner. Dumping it off right there into the short corner. And back out for a 15-foot jump shot from Strand. She misses that one. Rebound into the hands of Shaq. Gets it off to Tim. Tim, who almost loses it, regains it into the front court. And trying to get it off here to Abby Spargo. Instead, it goes off her shoulders and a turnover. But then turning it over, trying to get it off into the front court there are the Warriors. And so they'll give it back to the Tigers here. 5:40 left in the first half, 13-7. Dundy County-Stratton out in front. Led 11-7 of the first quarter, so just 2 points so far in this second quarter. Working against a little bit of a 1-3-1 defense here. Tim throws it over to Lutz into the high post, trying to dump it off to Clara Spargo underneath. Instead, it'll be taken away by the Warriors. They race it up the right side, finding a streaking down the floor. Streaking down the floor was Riley Tidyman. Got it in stride, but took too many steps trying to get to the hoop and turns it over herself. And so it'll give it back to the Tigers with 5:24 to go in the second quarter. 13-7, Dundy County-Stratton remains in front. Dundy County-Stratton with the basketball. They get it in here to Lutz. Lutz racing it up the left side in trouble, trying to go back. And instead, she will throw it over the top of her intended target, Yurkowski. And a turnover for the Tigers. 12 for the Tigers, 12 for the Warriors. 24 total turnovers in this first half. 13-7, 5:20 to go in the second quarter of play. Bounce pass here to to Roskup. Throws it inside to Strand, who pulls up from 15. No. Rebound to the hands of Roskup. Back out. 3 ball on the way. Straight away. In and out. Brought down there. The 3 came from Larson. Long run out. Rebound. Brought down by Tim. Takes it coast to coast. Up the right lane line and up and in for 2. Kennedy Bailey taking it coast to coast. And she lays it up and in for 2. To make it a 15-7 lead here for Dundy County-Stratton. 8-point game. Foul on the other end. As in transition was Arapahoe there trying to get things going. Farner will draw a foul from the Tigers. The first from Clara Spargo. And team foul number 1 of the quarter, 4:51 to go. Before halftime, 15-7. Farner at the free throw line and touches every part of the rim but gets it to go. Farner now 1 of 3 at the line for 2 points. And has her second free throw coming here. 4:51 left, 15-8. Tigers on top of the Warriors. Second one of the way. You betcha. Drains them both. Both of them touched about every part of the rim. So now at the free throw line, she is 3 of 4, 15-9. Dundy County-Stratton holds the advantage here in the second quarter in the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. Into Yurkowski, working against the press, throws it over here to Bailey. Bailey up the right side of the floor, trying to skip it all the way down the floor. Instead, it'll be stolen away there by Tidyman, who gets it off to McCune. And now the Warriors trying to get it underneath to the short corner to Ewalt. They'll overthrow her. Turnover for the Warriors. So Dundy County-Stratton against this press is just kind of not making the right decision. Going for the home run ball or overthrowing their intended target. Yurkowski to Bailey. Back to Yurkowski. Skip pass to Lutz. Back up top of the key to Bailey. Bailey pump fakes. Throws it over to the right wing here. For Lutz. Kicks it back out. Lutz for 3, and she'll knock it down. Ava Lutz with a big one. She's got 10 and make it 18-9. 9-point lead here for the Tigers with 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Trying to respond on the other end with a 3 is Larson. She'll miss it. Rebound brought down into the hands of Lutz. Gets it out here to Bailey. Bailey with a throw up in front over the top of Yurkowski. Now the steal over to Smith. And Smith, that is Larson that'll put it up and in for 2 on the run out. And it makes it 18-11. DCS quickly back the other way. Abby Spargo for 2 on the layup. No, gets her on rebound, gets it again, and will be fouled. Third try is the charm. And was able to put it up and in. 18-11. 3:30 left. That foul goes against Clara Hilker, her first. Team foul number 1 for the Warriors in the quarter. And Abby Spargo with the free throw line. Misses an offside iron. Spargo, no points yet after she had 18 versus Cambridge and 17 versus Creek Valley. Clara Spargo is checked back into the contest. Abby Spargo at the free throw line. 3:33 left. Second one on the way. Drops it home. So Spargo 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Makes it 19-11. DCS here by 8 with 3:33 left. And in trouble is Schaefer along her own sideline. Now gets it off here across the timeline. 3 ball on the way. Offside iron there from Ewalt. Rebound brought down by Schaefer. Back out. 3 ball McCune. That's off front iron. Rebound out of the hands of Lutz. She'll stop dead in her tracks. Gets it out here to Abby Spargo. Spargo up the left side. Finds it to Yurkowski with the basketball above the volleyball line. Calling out the signals. Yurkowski throws it over to Shaq with the basketball on the right wing. Back up, top of the key, here to Yurkowski. Yurkowski with a lob pass over to Spargo into the high post for Clara. Clara will spin and miss a 15-foot jump shot. Rebound to the hands of Schaefer. She'll throw it up here to McCune. McCune gets it off to Schaefer. Schaefer will bring it across the timeline. Schaefer, the long skip pass over here to McCune, has it stolen away. Out of the front court come the Tigers. Yurkowski trying to find a cutting Spargo to the hoop and overthrows her out of bounds. 15 turnovers for the Tigers, 14 for the Warriors. 19-11, 2:40 to go. We got a timeout of the floor taken by Preston Blackmore. We'll take one with them. 2:40 left here in quarter number 2. It is Dundy County-Stratton 19, Arapahoe 11 on 101.1 KFNF.
Motors in Juanita and Imperial, Nebraska is where strength meets the field. With their ag machinery and parts, they are a powerhouse. With Kinsey, Kuhn, Sunflower, and more, they've got the robust lineup to tackle any job. And for life's little mishaps, Harkle Road Motors Collision Center in Imperial has your back. When it comes to farming and fixes, trust Harkle Road Motors, your partners in the field and on the road. Visit Harkle Road Motors Ag online for all your needs.
The Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. 19-11, Dundy County-Stratton in front of Arapahoe here. 2:40 left before we head to the halftime locker rooms. Preston Blackmore wanting the timeout, as it has been kind of a turnover battle. Yes, you don't hear that right, but DCS with 15 turnovers, 14 from Arapahoe. But DCS with an 8-point lead at 19-11. Arapahoe shots from behind the arc just haven't been able to fall home. And out of the timeout here, Arapahoe will walk it up across the timeline, looking at a 2-3 defense from the Tigers. Over the left wing, now back up to the top of the key to the high post, turning, spinning, and putting up a shot, but blocked there by the Tigers was Carpenter. Bailey will come down with a loose ball, brings it across the timeline, pump fakes, throws over to Shack into the high post for Abby Spargo underneath Clara. Clara up for two, and Clara Spargo fouled and went to the free throw line to shoot a deuce with 2:18 left here in the first half. 19-11, and at the free throw line is Clara Spargo, 0 for 2 there at the line today, but does have 4 points. And her next free throw is up and in. So 5 points for Clara Spargo. 20-11, Dundy County-Stratton in front by 9. Second one on the way here. And misses everything on her second one. So 20-11, Dundy County-Stratton by 9 here with 2:18 left in the second quarter of play. Schaefer will bring it across the timeline, lobs up to the high post for Strand, who kicks it back out to Farner inside of the short corner, back up top of the key here for Schaefer, down right lane line, wraps it around, gets it back out here just in time to Tidyman to the top of the key for Roskup to Strand, now to Farner in the short corner, trying to get it inside to Strand, loses the basketball, she's on the floor, it's picked away by Lutz into the hands of the Tigers there with Spargo. Man, what a save right there. I was looking for Kennedy Bailey's name off the tip of my tongue. She just tapped it up, and it almost went out of bounds, but it was Abby Spargo that saved it, got it to Clara Spargo. And then Clara was fouled there in the backcourt by Sawyer Schaefer. That's her second foul, team foul number 3 for the Warriors in the quarter. 20-11, 1:50 left before the halftime break. Bailey gets into the middle of the floor, quickly down. Abby Spargo to Clara, down right lane line, lays it up off glass and in for 2. Clara Spargo with 7 points now, and it makes it 22-11. 11-point game for the Tigers. Quickly down the other way. Schaefer gets it inside here to the high post to Roskup over to the left wing for Farner. Takes one dribble, throws up the floater. It was blocked by the Tigers. And then coming down with the basketball there was Shack, but she traveled on her way down. So it'll stay with the Warriors here, 22-11, 1:23 to go in the first half. 22-11 Tigers. Roskup underneath, throws it out to Larson. Larson with the basketball, has it stolen away. Shack, no, it's Lutz trying to take it coast to coast, stops, almost traveled with it, gets it back out here to Abby Spargo. Spargo dumping it off to Claire on the right wing, on the right block, and she will be fouled with a 1:12 left. So turnover leads to a foul. That foul goes against Riley Tidyman, her first. Team foul number 4 for the Warriors in the quarter. Dundy County-Stratton with the basketball underneath their own hoop. Looking to get it inside there is Bailey to Spargo. Tapped out from behind by Roskup. And we'll redo everything again. 1:11 to go in the first half. 22-11, throws it up. Inside here to Lutz from 10 feet. Missed it. Backside rebound brought down by Roskup. Gets it out to Strand. Strand will lead him back the other way. Brings it up to the top of the key to Roskup over to the left wing. Left corner for Larson into the high post for Strand, who puts it up and in for 2 with 55 seconds left. Emma Strand now with 5 points makes it 22-13. 22-13, 46 seconds left with the basketball is Baker now throwing up a 3. Lutz missed it. Backside a rebound brought down by Roskup. She's in trouble. Throws it back to Strand. 36 seconds to go. Strand brings it across the timeline. Farner trying to quickly get it underneath to Riley Tidyman, who was running in as a trail, and instead throws it out of bounds. 32 seconds left here in the first half. 22-13. Tigers with the basketball, looking to get it in. They finally do to Lutz. Lutz stops dead in her tracks. Now we'll have to throw it back to Scheck, who gets it off to Bailey. Bailey, the throw ahead here to Abby Spargo. Spargo down, right, left lane line, all over the rack. Missed it. Clara with a rebound. She'll go back up for two and be fouled with 18.9 seconds left in the first half. So Clara Spargo back to the free throw line. Spargo with 7 points so far on the night. Would love nothing more to have 8 and 9 here to give the Tigers above a 10-point lead. And Spargo's first free throw on the way. Clanks home off the back iron. She's now got 8 points and is 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Second one on the way coming here for Clara Spargo, the 5'10 junior. Second one is up and off back iron. Tapped around. Rebound to the hands of Scheck, but she falls down with it. So that'll lead to a travel. And it'll go back here with 16.8 seconds left to the Warriors. Warriors with the basketball. Roska will dribble it across the timeline. Almost lost it. Gets it to Larson on the right wing. Pump fakes to Roska over to the left wing. Trying to get it underneath again. They're into the post area for Tidyman, and instead, Tidyman kind of lost her feet and had to go out of bounds. 7.7 seconds left. Quickly into the hands here of Bailey up the right side of the floor. Bailey with 4 seconds gets it off to Lutz, who pops a 3 with 2 seconds. The basketball will go out of bounds with 0.2 seconds left on the clock. 23-13. Tigers in front by 10. And we'll have a foul here with 0.2 seconds left. 0.2 seconds left, 23-13. Looking to get it in, and they do. That's how the quarter will end. So, quarter and half come to a close. It's Dundy County-Stratton in front over the Arapahoe Warriors by 10, 23-13. We'll take a break, be back with our first half numbers here on 101.1 KFNF.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Bring the best to the table with Copridge Seeds of Cambridge. Commitment to the customer and commitment of quality show high results with this grower-owned company. With over 30 years of sales knowledge, Al Copridge will take the time to understand your operation, keep you updated on the latest in seed information, and provide valuable recommendations tailored to you, the customer. All done in a quick and timely manner. Get invested with a team that gives results. Copridge Seeds at 308-697-4848.
Of life, having a solid foundation is key. It's that way with families, sports teams, and of course, buildings. That's where Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix comes in as a local concrete specialist. Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix in Binkelman builds from the ground up. Let Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix help you build a strong foundation by calling 308-423-2061. That's 423-2061. Krutzinger Construction is a proud supporter of Dundy County-Stratton High School sports.
Lakeside Sand and Gravel offers top-grade sand, gravel, and crushed rock. They have what you need for your project. Need delivery? Their fleet of side dump, belly dump, and end dump trucks will haul and spread within a 100-mile radius of Trenton. Plus, they offer NDOT spec materials. Don't settle for less. Choose superior recycled concrete and asphalt. Visit lakesidesand.com or call them today.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Visit Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lord's and get twice the washer you have at home. Lord's Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Halftime here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, and our final first-round game here from the high school anyway on the girls' side of things between the between the Dundy County-Stratton Tigers and the Arapahoe Warriors. Had half of it right. 23-13 here at the break. It is Dundy County-Stratton in front. Take you through your first half numbers. We'll start with the Arapahoe Warriors. It's 5 points from Emma Strand, 5 points from Sage Larson, and 3 from Desi Farner. For the Dundy County-Stratton Tigers individually, 8 points from Clara Spargo, 1 from Abby Spargo, 2 points from Kennedy Bailey, 2 points from Emily Shack, and 10 from Ava Lutz. Team stats, Arapahoe at the free throw line, 3 of 4. They commit 16 turnovers there at the half, and Dundy County-Stratton 3 of 10 from the free throw line. They have 17 turnovers as well. You kind of look at those two stats, you would think Arapahoe would be in front. I know 1 less turnovers, not 10 less turnovers, but still didn't turn it over as much as Dundy County-Stratton and hit more of their free throws, but Dundy County-Stratton been able to put more shots in through the hoop. And like I said, it's been a tough shooting start to the year for the Arapahoe Warriors. It's coming in, they were just shooting 27% from field goal range, 7% from behind the arc. They have made 2 threes tonight, one from Strand, the other from Larson. And Larson was able to make her first 2 shots of the season. Strand with her first 3 of the season as well, so a lot of firsts there. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have start of the second half between Dundy County-Stratton and Arapahoe. We're here at the break of this first round Cattle Trail Tournament game. Dundy County-Stratton in front 23-13 here on 101.1 KFNF. Summer's allergies or pesky bug bites? Mark's Pharmacy and Arapahoe Pharmacy have you covered for relief. From fast-acting allergy medication to soothing bug bite treatments, they've got everything you need for a carefree summer. And that's not all. They deliver prescriptions right to your door in McCook, Cambridge, Arapahoe, and other area communities. Say goodbye to long pharmacy lines and hello to convenience when you visit marksrx.com and arapahoepharmacy.com to learn more.
Farmers Mutual Hail Insurance Company of Iowa has provided crop hail insurance to the American farmers since 1893. Their trademark is a quality policy and excellent service, reinforced by financial stability. Farmers Mutual Hail provides a trained field and adjusting staff of more than 500 individuals ready to serve you. Protect your investment by insuring with one of the oldest and most reliable crop hail insurance companies around. Contact the McConnville Agency in Indianola, your local Farmers Mutual Hail agent, today for a free estimate.
At McCook Clinic, we understand that when you're unwell, convenience is key. That's why we've designed McCook Clinic's Convenient Care, a walk-in medical service for your immediate ailments. We're not just a clinic, we're a devoted health partner for your entire family. Experience swift, comprehensive care without the need for scheduling. It's more than healthcare, it's peace of mind. McCook Clinic, healthcare for the family. Discover more at mccookclinic.com.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Hey Bison fans, show your school spirit and support McCook Public Schools with an MNB Bison debit card. Every time you sign with the Bison debit card, MNB will donate to McCook Public Schools on your behalf. Make a difference for your school and put the Bison debit card in your wallet today. Call, click, or stop by your local MNB to learn more. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, there is a difference. MNB.
Fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, seed, soil, nutrients, growth, yield, harvest, precision, profit, solutions, success. No matter what you need for your crops, Nutrient Ag Solution has it all. And in Arapahoe and Oxford, they've been helping farmers thrive for years. From premium chemicals to expert crop consulting, they've got you covered. Call Arapahoe at 308-962-7965 or Oxford at 308-824-3325.
Life's fast-paced, and that often means missing out on cherished memories with loved ones. When you finally gather everyone, why spend time cooking? Discover McCook Pizza Hut's Triple Treat Box. Enjoy 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and a cookie for just $21.99. Simply order online, pick it up, and savor the flavors. Now, your focus can be on what truly matters, time with family. McCook Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. North Highway 83 in McCook. Log on to pizzahut.com.
Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium and this first round Cattle Trail Basketball game between the Dundy County-Stratton girls and the Arapahoe Warrior girls. And so far at the break, it's Dundy County-Stratton in front 23-13. The Tigers commit 17 turnovers in the first half, Arapahoe 16. So I'm sure point of emphasis in this second half, clean up the turnovers. I'm sure that's what both head coach Matt Schaub and Preston Blackmore said there at the break, as it's kind of been turnovers that have hurt both Arapahoe and Dundy County-Stratton, especially DCS going up against the Arapahoe press, and it's doing what it's supposed to, and that's causing turnovers, but the Warriors just haven't been able to put the ball in the hoop, and like I said, have struggled shooting to start the year, but still off to a 2-0 start and trying to add another win to that and make it into the semifinal round. Like I said last year, the Warriors lost this first round matchup to Med Valley 50-33, but would make it to the college on Saturday as they would beat Hitchcock County in the consolation semis, lose to Wapaw in the consolation final there for 5th and 6th place. And DCS, who started 1-6 last year, but finished 14-12, so let you do the math there. That's 13-6 over their next 19 games. And it really started right after the Cattle Trail tournament, in which they took 8th place, and they just went up from there. And here tonight, in front by 10, 23-13, as we get ready to start the second half of action. So, just about set and ready to go for half number 2 of action. 23-13. Preston Blackmore taking his time getting the team back on the floor, going over some of those final first half adjustments. 23-13. It'll be Arapahoe to start with the basketball to start half number 2. We'll have Arapahoe and Southwest Boys coming up next right after this. So stick around for that. Arapahoe will inbound across from the press table. I think they're waiting for everybody there at the press table to get kind of back and ready to go for the start of the second half. It looks like we're all ready to go. All right, Dundy County-Stratton and Arapahoe. Arapahoe will get the ball. Schaefer will bring it across the timeline, throws over the right wing here for Strand. Strand dumps it off for the right corner for Schaefer, trying to get it underneath there into the post area. Instead, it'll be stolen away by Yurkowski, who races it up the right floor. Yurkowski into the right corner for Lutz. Back to Yurkowski. Yurkowski with a skip pass over to Bailey. Gives it back to Yurkowski. Pump fakes under the middle of the floor. Turning, spinning, putting up the 15-foot jump shot. Missed by Shack. Rebound into the hands of Farner. Farner will get it off here to Schaefer. Schaefer crossing over against Yurkowski. Brings it across the timeline. Throws over to Strand on the left wing. Back up top of the key. Here for Schaefer. Over to the right wing for Farner. Back up top of the key for Schaefer. Back to Farner. Farner takes one dribble. Dumps it off underneath here to Hilker, who turns, spins, and is fouled. And we're to the free throw line to shoot 2. 23-13, 7:14 left in the third quarter. That foul goes against Clara Spargo. Her second, team foul number 1 of the quarter for the Tigers. And Hilker at the free throw line and drains her first free throw. Hilker at the line this season, now 5 of 6. 16 points versus Overton, 8 versus Lawrence Nelson. And just her first 2 points tonight. So Claire Hilker makes it 23-15, working against that press from Arapahoe. Dundy County-Stratton able to break it. Here with a little bit of the help of the pass this time. Spargo gets it off to Bailey, top of the key, throws it over to the right wing for Yurkowski. Yurkowski with the basketball, back up top of the key to Bailey, reverses it around here to Lutz, trying to get it inside to Shack. It'll be stolen away from behind, and then it'll go out of bounds off the hands of the Warriors. And it'll stay with the Tigers, who will inbound just to the left of their own bench, right to left across the half-court center line. Bailey with the basketball has her pocket picked by Farner. Farner trying to take it coast to coast, loses it in the front court. Schaefer runs it down, gets it back out to Farner, who tried to go cross-court. Instead, almost has it stolen away. Back up to Strand. Strand over to Schaefer, wanted to shoot the three, but lost it on her way up. Gets it out. Hilker from 18 feet off front iron. Rebound tapped around underneath and back out of bounds by Carpenter, and it'll stay with the Warriors underneath their own hoop with 6:29 to play in the third quarter. 23-15, Dundy County-Stratton out in front. So 23-15, Dundy County-Stratton in front here. 23 with 6:29 left in quarter number 3. With the basketball underneath their own hoop are the Warriors, getting it in quickly. Here to Carpenter, up to Schaefer, around the horn all the way to the left wing. Now driving, left baseline is Roskup, finds a wide open Carpenter on the backside. Will put it up and in for 2. Count the bucket and 1. Cadence Carpenter with her first bucket of the game makes it 23-17. 23-17, down to a 6-point game. Can't get the and 1. Clara Spargo will come up with a rebound. Spargo racing up the right side. No one's going to stop her. Takes it all with the rack, but lost it on the way there. Great job by Schaefer to stick her hand in there and actually got it to go out of bounds off of Spargo. And so it'll go to the Warriors here on the turnover from Dundy County-Stratton. Arapahoe with the basketball, trying to get it across the timeline. Now in trouble with her backside on the floor. Able to get it off is Roskup. Throws it into the left low block for Hilker. She turns, spins, puts it up off glass, missed it. Rebound underneath for Abby Spargo, and she's immediately into a jump ball situation with both Hilker and Carpenter. And the ball and the possession arrow points towards the Tigers, so they'll get it back here and work against the press of Arapahoe. 1-2-2 press. Bailey gets it across to Abby Spargo, who's trying to take it back towards the middle of the floor and will be met by Hilker, who will draw a foul. And with 5:53 left in the third quarter, that'll be the third foul on Clara Hilker. 5:53 to go in the third quarter, 23-17. Dundy County-Stratton out in front by 6. Throw up front here to Yurkowski with the basketball above the timeline. Long pass over to the right wing here for Spargo. Dumps it off for Abby Spargo underneath. That was Clara to Abby. A great lob feed inside. She's fouled. And that foul will go against Cadence Carpenter. Her third. Team foul number 2 for the Warriors in the quarter. 23-17, 5:46 left in the third quarter. Yurkowski to inbound underneath their own hoop. Yurkowski still looking to get it in. Does. Feeds it inside. Clara Spargo. One dribble. Puts it up off glass and in for 2. Clara Spargo now with 10 points on the evening. And it makes it 25-17. Back out to an 8-point game. In transition, Farner, one step inside the arc. Pulls up for 3 from 15. Missed it. Rebound on the back end. Brought down by Abby Spargo. Spargo, no one stopping her. Lobs it up to Clara. Clara, right low block. Churn spins. Count the bucket. No, but will be fouled ahead of the free throw line to shoot 2. 25-17, 5:22 left in the third quarter. And that foul will go against Sawyer Schaefer, her third. So Schaefer, Carpenter, and Hilker all with 3 fouls for the Warriors. And the first shot on the way for Spargo. Clara Spargo drops in. She's now 3 of 7 from the free throw line. 8 points at the half. Has already got 3 to start the second half. 26-17. Tigers in front by 9. Drains them both, so 10-point lead now for the Tigers again, 27-17. Warriors with the basketball, working against a little bit of a press here from the Tigers. Strand quickly brings it across the timeline, up to the right wing, stops dead in her tracks, gets it off to Roskup on the right wing, back to Strand, high post, pulls up from 18, misses it offside iron, tapped around, rebound goes into the hand of Farner, great job there. Farner gets it out to Strand, over to Roskup, driving, back to Strand, out to Farner on the left wing. One dribble to Roskup, driving, left baseline, trying to force her way in there, and instead will travel with the basketball and give it back to the Tigers with a 4:59 left in quarter number 3. 27-17, Tigers by 10. Bailey Bringing it up the right side of the floor against the press. Lob pass almost stolen away by Schaefer there. Lutz gets it back up to the top of the key for Yurkowski. Throws it over to Shack on the left wing. Shack gets it inside to Spargo. Spargo throwing up a shot. That's Abby Spargo. Gets her own rebound, trying to go back up for two. Loses it underneath into the hands of Strand. Strand with a long pass ahead, dumps it off. Great find there by Tidyman to Larson, but she has her shot blocked by Spargo. Bodies flying everywhere. Tidyman comes up with the ball, and now a jump ball situation as it was Yurkowski forcing it. The possession arrow points towards the Warriors, so they'll get it back with 4:27 to go in the third quarter. 27-17, a lot of action there. No one wanted to hold on to the basketball. But Warriors able to come up with it. 27-17, Tigers by 10. Warriors with the basketball. They'll inbound just to the left of their own bench. 4:27 to go here in quarter number 3. Warriors get it in here to Larson. Larson with the basketball beneath the volleyball line. Loses her balance. Stolen away by Bailey. Bailey up the left lane line. Now dumps it off to Yurkowski in the front court. Right low blocked. Gets it back in play to Shack. And she'll be fouled out of the free throw line to shoot two. Great job by Yurkowski and Bailey getting down the floor quickly, and then it was a great throw back in play after she was beneath the basket by Yurkowski to Shack, and she'll have the free throw line. That foul will go against Desney Farner, her second. First free throw is up and in for the Tigers, and Emily Shack, she's now got 3 points, and her first point since the first quarter. 28-17, Tigers by 11. Second one of the way, can't get it to go. Rebound out of the hands of the Warriors. 28-17, quickly up the left side of the floor. Roskup almost has it stolen away. Now swings it back up to the top of the key. Larson on the right wing, back up top of the key for McCune. McCune for three. Offside iron, long rebound, can't be tracked down by the Warriors. It'll go out of bounds with 4:01 to play. So Schaefer will check back in here for the Warriors. 28-17, 4:01 left in the third quarter. Tigers working against the press again. Bailey gets a lob pass into her. Bailey gives it back to Yurkowski. Yurkowski met there by Larson. Crosses over a couple of times, brings it across the timeline to Shack on the right wing, dumps it off underneath here to Clara Spargo, who goes up for two between two defenders and puts it in. Clara Spargo with 14 points, and it's a 30-17 lead here for the Tigers. Arapahoe coming quick in transition to Tidyman to the left short corner, back out to Larson, top of the key for McCune. Swings it around, left wing here for Schaefer. Schaefer skip pass over to Larson, steps into a three, knocks it down. Big shot right there by Sage Larson. She's now got 8, and it makes it 30-20, back to a 10-point game. Huge shot by Larson. Into the front court here for Abby Spargo, all over the rack. Too strong on the layup. Rebound on the backside by Shack. She'll be fouled. They'll say it's on the floor, and the Tigers will get it underneath their own hoop with 3:14 to play and 24 to shoot. So 3:14 left in the third quarter. 30-20. Dundy County-Stratton in front by 10. And at the free throw line again will be Emily Shack. So they did say, no, that foul was on the floor, but it's number 5 on the Warriors in the corner. That's the first for Roskup. First free throw on the way here for Shack, and she drains it. So she's now got 4 points here on the evening. 31-20. Dundy County-Stratton in front by 11. Second free throw is up and in. 32-20. Shack with a couple of big free throws there. She's now got 5, working against the pressure. Schaefer brings it across, dumps it off to Larson for back-to-back threes. No, misses everything. It goes off of Hilker's head and out of bounds. But they say last touch there as it was going out by Clara Spargo as the rebound came down right on the top of Hilker's head. DCS with the basketball. Arapahoe with the basketball underneath their own hoop. Schaefer waiting for everybody to get set. Now still looking, throws it back out. Larson steps into a three, misses it off backside. Backside rebound to the hands of McCune. Back to Larson. Throws over to Schaefer. One dribble. Goes in between a couple of defenders trying to dump it off to Hilker underneath. She loses it off her hands and out of bounds. And with 2:53 to play, goes back here to the Tigers. Tigers working against the pressure. Yurkowski throws it to Bailey. Bailey, the lob pass into the middle of the floor. Almost taken away by Hilker. Now the ball's on the floor, taken away by the Tigers. Jump ball. and it'll it'll go to the Warriors with 2:44 left in the third quarter. Now it does stay with the Tigers as they have it wrong on the scoreboard. 2:44 left in the third quarter. Quickly into Spargo, kicks it back out. Shack from 18, misses an offside iron. Rebound into the hands and out of the hands of the Warriors. Now bodies flying everywhere. Who touched it last? They say the Warriors with 2:36 to go. So 2:36 left in quarter number 3. 32-20, Tigers in front. And long pass across the floor here. And now stolen away from behind by Larson. Larson up the left lane line all over the rack. Pump fakes, kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way for McCune. Misses everything. Tap back out into the front court for Bailey. Bailey racing it up the left side. Bailey almost loses the dribble all over the rack. Lays it up. Missed it too soft. Rebound underneath. Brought down by the Warriors. McCune now racing it up the right side of the floor. McCune with a baseball pass. Stolen away into the front court. Taken down by Abby Spargo. Spargo down the floor. Spargo into the left low block. All over to the rack. Lays it up. Misses that one. Tapped around underneath. It's Lutz with the rebound. Tries to get it back. Hands flying everywhere. Who's finally got the ball? It's the Tigers that come up with it. Try to get it back to Shack. Stolen away. There, and now here come the Warriors with the basketball across the timeline. 1:50 to play. Shot on the way there from Schaefer from 15. Missed it. Lutz with the rebound. Trying to dump it off to Spargo. She does. Back to Lutz. Lutz racing it up the left side of the floor. Lutz just before she gets across half court. Gives it off to Bailey. Bailey penetrates. Kicks it back out. 15-foot shot here from Shack off the top of the backboard and brought down there on the other side by McCune. Now Hilker on the run out. Gives it off to Larson, and everybody will stand still for a little bit with 1:22 to go. Long range three for Schaefer off backside. Rebound brought down into the hands of Shack. Bailey now met there by Larson. Long pass ahead here to Spargo, just inside the three-point arc on the left wing, trying to drive. Has her pocket picked there by McCune. She'll race it up the right side of the floor. Gets it off to Larson, who brings it across the timeline. Over to Schaefer. Schaefer on the drive all over the rack, and she'll turn it over. So we are now up 22 turnovers for the Tigers, 22 for the Warriors. 32-20, 59.4 seconds to go. Timeout of the floor, and we will take one with them. 59.4 seconds left. 32-20, Tigers in front here on 101.1 KFNF.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry Life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament. First round of the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. The Arapahoe Warriors, Dundy County-Stratton Tigers battling it out, and it's the Tigers with a 12-point lead, 32-20. They led the break 23-13. They've added 9 more here so far in the third quarter with just 59.4 seconds left. Arapahoe out of their own timeout will run out onto the floor here. And Arapahoe will get the basketball. Tigers 4 timeouts left, so Warriors with 3. It'll be, Tigers with the basketball out of their own timeout. Yurkowski brings it up the right side of the floor, throws it up here to Shack. Shack working against the press to Yurkowski. Yurkowski across court. Here to Lutz. Lutz with 48 seconds left to Yurkowski, top of the key. Yurkowski lobs it up over the top to Shack. Shack dumps it off underneath to Clara Spargo, who's double-teamed and draws a foul underneath there with 41.7 seconds left. And that'll send Spargo to the free throw line to shoot 2. As the Warriors are in the bonus, that foul goes against Cadence Carpenter, her 4th foul. 41.7 seconds left in the third. 32-20. First one on the way for Spargo. Drops home. She's now got 15 points on the night and is 5 of 9 of the free throw line. Second one of the way coming here for Spargo. Takes a couple of hard dribbles, spins the ball once, and now throws up the shot and makes them both. 16 points for Spargo. adds 2 more to the scoreboard. 34-20, Tigers in front. Warriors with the ball. Farner steps into a 3, misses it off front iron. Yurkowski through her hands into the hands of Farner. Farner now in trouble on the right wing, throws it back up to Strand above the volleyball line with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. To Farner, short corner for Hilker. Hilker trying to get it back out to Farner. It'll be tapped out of bounds by the Tigers. 16.7 seconds left in quarter number 3. Warriors with the basketball in front of their own, just to the right of their own bench, I should say. Farner gets it in here to Schaefer, who swings it back up to Roskup with 13 to play in the third quarter. Schaefer throws it back up over to Farner now. Farner dumps it off underneath, or looking to dump it off underneath to Hilker, just over her outstretched fingers and out of bounds. 6.3 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Bailey gets the basketball, races it up the right side of the floor, goes between the trap, loses the basketball, back to Schaefer. Schaefer at the buzzer. No, can't get the bank to go. And we head to the fourth quarter here for the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. It is Dundy County-Stratton 34, Arapahoe 20. This is high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF.
At Sandhill State Bank, they're locally owned and operated by the same breed of farmers, ranchers, Main Street business owners, families, and Sandhillers are here to serve, and they're proud supporters of the Juanita Palisade Broncos. Visit them today in Juanita or online at sandhillstatebank.com. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
They call it Sandman Grow Yard. It's where Nebraskans' finest cattle thrive. When ranchers seek healthy growth and prime feed, they trust Sandman Grow Yard in Juanita. Their seasoned team delivers top-notch nutrition and monitoring, ensuring your herd thrives. With Sandman Grow Yard, they're not just growing cattle, they're cultivating trust and results that stand out in the marketplace. Partner with Sandman Grow Yard of Juanita today by calling 308-394-5123. That's 308-394-5123.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. 3 quarters here in this first round matchup of the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on the girls' side of the bracket between Dundy County-Stratton and Arapahoe. It's DCS in front 34-20. Quick check of the other gym. Maywood Hay Center leads Med Valley at half 30-14. And Arapahoe will start with the basketball to start half number 2. It'll be Schaefer who throws it across to Roskup on the left wing. Roskup with a basketball. Looking, gets it into the short corner here for Hilker. Back up to Schaefer, top of the key. Schaefer checks the time, 24 to shoot, throws it over to the left wing. Roskup driving, left baseline, in trouble there, kicks it back out to Hilker, throws it up to Schaefer, top of the key. Schaefer with the basketball, driving down right lane line, kicks it back out. Pump fake, Roskup wanted to drive, instead kicks it back out to Schaefer with 10 to shoot. Schaefer throws it over here to Farner. Farner into the high into the short corner for Hilker. 3 to shoot, down to 2 to shoot. Schaefer is going to get it to Roskup at the buzzer. Do they get it off? No. Shot clock violation and a turnover for the Warriors. So that'll be turnover number 24 on the evening for Arapahoe. 34-20, 7:20 left here in quarter number 4. No, Arapahoe getting the basketball back. I thought it was a shot clock violation. Now they reset it. Arapahoe with the basketball quickly into the high post, turning, spinning, missing the shot there. The high post was Hilker. Roskup tries to come down with a rebound and can't. And then they say, I don't know. Thought it was a turnover, but it wasn't. Arapahoe got another possession there. Over to Bailey, throws it up across the timeline. Yurkowski on the drive, throws it back up top of the key. Here to Shaq over to the left wing. Bailey, she pump fakes, throws it back up top of the key once more. Now back to Bailey on the left wing. Bailey takes one dribble, back to Yurkowski, top of the key with 15 to shoot. Takes one dribble, throws it back out to the right wing for Shaq. Back to Yurkowski, top of the key. Yurkowski takes one dribble, throws it back out here. 7 to shoot inside. Abby Spargo turns, spins, puts it up off glass, missed it. Rebound, struggled with, and brought down by Hilker, out to Strand. Strand up the left side of the floor. Strand stops there, guarded by 3 Tigers. Throws it back out to Schaefer. Schaefer over to Roskup. Roskup trying to drive left baseline, and instead will turn it over. 34-20, 6:27 left in quarter number 4. Tigers by 14. Their largest lead of the night as they try to grow it here. No points yet in quarter number 4. Tigers with the basketball. Up the right side of the floor, Yurkowski throws it back here to Shack. Back to Yurkowski. Gets it off to Lutz. Lutz to Shack. Top of the key over to Bailey on the left wing. Bailey one dribble. Back to Yurkowski. Top of the key. Run to the point. Over to Bailey on the left wing. Bailey back to Yurkowski. Top of the key. Bailey into the high post. Turning, spinning, putting up a shot and missing it, but getting fouled is Clara Spargo with 6:05 left here in the fourth quarter. So that foul goes against Sawyer Schaefer, her 4th. And at the free throw line is Spargo. Her first free throw is up and off the mark. Spargo 6 of 11 from the free throw line. In foul trouble for the Warriors, Schaefer with 4, Carpenter with 4, and Hilker with 3. Second one for Spargo. Drops home and scores our first points of the fourth quarter to make it 35-20, out to a 15-point lead for the Tigers. Across the top line comes Shaver with the basketball above the volleyball line. Throws over the right wing, back to Shaver, top of the key. Schaefer finds Hilker behind the defense, lays it off glass, missed it. Rebound into the hands of Lutz. She'll get it out here to Yurkowski up the right side. Back to Lutz over to the left side. On the left wing now with it. Swins get back up to the top of the key. Bailey back. 3 ball on the way for Lutz, and it'll rattle home. Ava Lutz with a big 3. She's now got 13 points on the night, and it makes it 38-20. 18-point lead here for the Tigers. Schaefer with the basketball on the left wing to Roskup into the short corner. Hilker finds a cutting Tidyman who will put it up and in. Tidyman with 2 points and makes it 38-22. Cuts the 18-point lead down to 16. And now Tidyman will turn it, Yurkowski will turn it over in the backcourt, trying to work against that pressure. 38-22, 16-point game for the Tigers, 5:10 left here in quarter number 4. Don't forget, we got Arapahoe and Southwest on the boys' side to end out the night here on KFNF. Coming up next, over to the left wing into the high post for Tidyman. Tidyman dumps it off to Roskup on the left wing. Back up top of the key for Strand. Over to Farner. Takes one dribble. Now drives. Kicks it to Hilker. Back out top of the key for Strand. Strand working through Tidyman. Now gets into the short corner here for Hilker. Trying to get it to Tidyman. Instead it'll be stolen away from behind. A foul will come in. So a turnover and a foul for the Warriors there with 4:49 left in quarter number 4. 38-22. That foul goes against Tidyman, her second. 4:49 left in the fourth quarter, 38-22. Bailey up the left side, gets it back to Yurkowski. Yurkowski dribbling it down the right side, puts the head down, taking it all the way, and draws a foul. And that foul will be called on Desney Farner, her third. Team foul number 3 for the Warriors in the quarter. Yurkowski gets it into Bailey. Bailey with the basketball, top of the key, throws it over to the right wing. Now gets into the high post. Spargo turns, spins, puts it up off glass, missed it. Rebound brought down to the left, low block by Strand. Strand crossing over, brings it across the timeline, throws it up. Farner wanted to pop the 3, gets it back to Strand, top of the key over to the right wing for Roskup. Under the short corner here now for Roskup. Now sends it back up to the top of the key for Strand, over to Farner, into the high post. Tidyman turns, spins from 15, misses it off back iron. Farner brings down the rebound, pulls it back out to Strand. Strand driving down, left lane line, pulls up from 18, misses that. Backside rebound brought down by Abby Spargo, forced into a jump ball. And no, they're going to call a foul first on the Warriors. The possession arrow was pointing towards the Tigers anyway, but that foul will go against Desi Farner, her 4th. So now Hilker, Farner, Carpenter, and Schaefer all with 4 for the Warriors. Bailey with a lob pass across the timeline and got it to Lutz, who then, trying to throw it ahead, travels with the basketball. 38-22, 3:57 left in quarter number 4. Rappa with the basketball across the timeline to the high post. Roskup has to go off of her hands. That's Carpenter having to go off of her hands. And she loses it. Now Abby Spargo quickly ahead to Lutz on the left low block. She'll pull up from 10 feet, miss it. Rebounded by Abby Spargo. Back up for 2, and she'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Abby Spargo heading back to the free throw line here. to shoot 2. Abby just 1 point on the night. 1 of 2 at the free throw line. This is coming off of an 18 and 17 point performance against Cambridge and Creek Valley. She's able to drain that one. Spargo now 2 of 3 at the line. 39-22 Tigers by 17 with 3:38 left here in the contest. Second one on the way for Spargo is up and in as it rattles home off the front iron. 3 points now for Spargo. 40-22, Tigers lead it by 18. Quick steal from Strand by Bailey. Gets it off to Spargo. Back to Bailey. Bailey with the ball above her head. Looking, throws it over to the right wing. Back up to Bailey, top of the key. Bailey over to the right wing. One power dribble. Throws it back up to the top of the key. Bailey pump fakes and travels with the basketball, trying to get it inside. 40-22, 3:15 left here in quarter number 4. And Schaefer trying to bring it across the timeline, working against Yurkowski. Gets it off to Roskup on the right wing. Almost has it stolen away. Is able to get the basketball back. Throws it up to Schaefer, top of the key. Over to the left wing, Strand into the short corner. Here for Toddyman. Back out to Strand, to Schaefer. Wanted to pop the 3. Now second guesses it. Throws it over to Roskup into the short corner. Toddyman dumps it off down the right lane line. Throwing up the shot off the side of the backboard. One of the foul was Carpenter. Long pass ahead into the front court. Here for Spargo. Goes behind the back to Abby Spargo. Almost stolen away. Shack comes on with it. Over to Bailey on the left wing. Everything resets with 23 to shoot. With the basketball, Yurkowski throws it over to the left wing here for Bailey. Back to Yurkowski to the high post for Spargo. Spargo almost has it stolen away from behind by Strand. Jump ball. It'll stay with the Tigers with 2:26 left. 2:26 to go in the fourth quarter. 40-22. Dundy County-Stratton out in front. With the basketball underneath the hoop here are the Tigers underneath their own hoop. It'll be Yurkowski to inbound. Looking at a 4-wide set. Yurkowski looking, dumps it off, and a wide open Abby Spargo is able to put it up and in for 2. She's got 5, and it makes it a 20-point game at 42-22 here in quarter number 4 with 2:15 left. With the basketball, swings it across the timeline, gets it back. Schaefer over to the right wing, 3 ball on the way, misses that one. Long rebound, will be tracked down and trying to throw it back in play. There was Spargo. 2:02 left in the fourth quarter. 42-22, Tigers in front by 20. And we do have a couple of subs that'll be making their way in. Lutz along with Eden Lozano. Lobs it over here into the left wing for Schaefer on the drive. Dumps it off to Hilker underneath. She turns over her left shoulder and will draw a foul. This one will go against Abby Spargo. Team foul number 1 for the Tigers in the quarter. Abby Spargo with her second foul. Hilker at the free throw line, pounds the dribble and drains it. Hilker with 3 points tonight. All of them from the free throw line. She's now 2 of 3 there. 42-23. And make it 42-24. And she's able to drain both. Quickly across the timeline come the Tigers. Up the left side. Throws it back up to the top of the key. Lutz to Bailey. Into the high post for Spargo. Off her hands. Lands back in the hands of Lutz. Lutz up to the high post. Dumps it off underneath the Shack. And a miss from Abby Spargo. Rebound and a foul. As coming down with the ball there. Or the trying to come down with the ball was Spargo. But she ends up making a foul. That's her third. Team foul number 2 for the Tigers. 1:34 left here in the fourth quarter. Schaefer walking it up, brings it across the timeline. Schaefer over to the right wing, into the high post. Toddyman, partially blocked shot, is able to get it off. And a foul will come in as Hilker had a great box out there on the offensive side. And we'll head to the free throw line. Or no, the Tigers will just get it. That is Shack's second foul going over the back. Underneath the own hoop, kicks it back out. Schaefer pump fakes the 3, and now we'll pull it back out here with 30 to shoot, 1:17 left to play. McCune with the basketball. Around the horn they go. Hilker pulls up from 18, and that's pure. Clara Hilker with 6 points. That makes it 42-26 here. Quickly down the other way. 3 ball on the way this time from Aiden Lozano. Aiden Lozano with the 3. She was fouled and will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Lozano has got minutes in every game, but hasn't had a point yet, a free throw attempt or a shot attempt. That foul goes against Clara Hilker, her 4th. Team foul number 5 for the Warriors. And Lozano's first free throw on the way, and it'll go offside iron. Gets 3 of them. 42-26, 1:01 left here in the fourth quarter of play. Second one up and offside iron. So just a 2-shotter, as they say the foul was on the floor. Into the hands here of the Warriors. 54 seconds left. Across the timeline, Schaefer throws over to the left wing for McCune. Into the short corner for Hilker. Back up to Schaefer, top of the key. Pump fakes the 3. Over to Farner. Farner driving right baseline. Sneaks past the defender. Lays up the shot. Blocked underneath. Rebound. The loose ball, I should say, goes into the hands of Lutz. And now bringing it across the timeline with a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock is Yurkowski, 5-second difference here. 26 seconds left to play. Over to Lutz. Lutz holding the basketball, throws it back over to Yurkowski. Yurkowski with the ball on the right wing. Throws it over to Spargo. Spargo with the basketball, skips it up over the top to Lutz. Lutz with 12 seconds left, 5 to shoot. Now to Spargo. Spargo one dribble over to Lutz, pulls up for a 3, misses it. Rebound underneath, fought for. It'll go out of bounds off of the hands of Spargo with 4 seconds left. 42-26, the Tiger Nation will make their way to their feet. Tough one tonight for Arapahoe. Schaefer brings it across the timeline, throws it to Farner at the buzzer. No. And that will take us to the end of the quarter and the game. So the Tigers off to a 3-0 start as they get the win over the Warriors, 42-26. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be back with our final numbers here on 101.1 KFNF. 42-26, Dundy County-Stratton wins it.
Isn't it a drag when your body just won't cooperate? It's like it doesn't understand you're trying to score, hit home runs, or just keep up with the grandkids. That's where the physical therapists at Community Hospital Rehab Center come in. My name is Ryan Harden. I'm a physical therapist and athletic trainer up at the hospital, and we are here to help you conquer your game, your life, and your weekends. Offering specialized treatments like dry needling, blood flow restriction training, and cupping, we are passionate about your success and safety. We help you play. Reach out to Frontier County Physical Therapy in Curtis or Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center in McCook.
Big League Pest Controls claim it's all about the chemicals. Well, I say, what about a company that treats you like a real person? That's why you should choose TKO Pest Control in Palisade. They may be a smaller squad, but they handle those bugs, spiders, mice real good. And they're certified experts, so if you're facing a pest invasion, they can knock it out. Probably better than the big leagues. So bigger isn't always bug-free, is it? Call and schedule an appointment to get that knockout service. 285-3293.
Valley Farm Industries is your local trailer manufacturer located at 1925 Stanham Road in Binkelman. They specialize in the manufacturing of all agricultural transportation equipment. Valley Farm Industries has been here and working hard to provide high quality and dependable equipment for the past 16 years. Their belt trailers are specifically designed for easy loading, hauling, and unloading of any agricultural commodity. Valley Farm Industries is a proud supporter of all Dundy County sports and events.
The holidays are a journey, and Juanita Crossroads is your festive fueling station off Highway 6. We're not just a pit stop, we're a part of your celebration, offering that on-the-go snack or emergency meal to ease the holiday hustle. Here, joy and convenience blend like the perfect cup of cocoa. We're your hometown haven for propane, gas, diesel, and the cheeriest wishes. Follow us on Facebook for daily specials that sparkle. Juanita Crossroads, where every traveler finds the spirit of the season.
Did you know Adams Bank and Trust is a member of the IntraFi Network? This is Carrie Anderson, Senior Vice President of Retail Banking. The IntraFi Network can give you peace of mind regarding your money's FDIC coverage. With an IntraFi account, you work with a bank you know and trust, all while the network provides you multi-million-dollar FDIC coverage. Let's connect to see if an IntraFi account is right for you. Adams Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Serving every family as our own. In your time of need, why turn to a business when you can lean on a family? As a family-owned funeral home, we offer a level of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, wrapping up our final girls game of the evening between Dundy, County-Stratton, and Arapahoe. And it's the Tigers of DCS taking down the Warriors of Arapahoe 42-26 to move on into the semifinals there, where they'll meet up with Southwest, while Arapahoe meet up with the Juanita Palisade in the consolation semifinals. Give you your final numbers. We'll start with the Arapahoe Warriors. Emma Strahan finishes with 5 points. Sage Larson with 8. 2 points from Riley Tiedemann. 2 points from Cadence Carpenter. 3 points from Desi Farner. And 6 points from Clara Hilker. For the Tigers, individually, 17 points from Clara Spargo. 5 from Abby Spargo. 2 points from Kennedy Bailey. 5 points from Emily Shack. And 13 from Ava Lutz. Team stats, the Arapahoe Warriors finished 6 of 9 at the free throw line and commit 27 turnovers. The Tigers 12 of 20 from the free throw line and commit 26 turnovers. So the Tigers now 3-0 on the year, move on into the next round of the Cattle Trail Tournament, the semifinals, where they will meet up with Southwest at 3:30 p.m. from McCook Community College coming up there on Friday. We'll have that game right here on 101.1 KFNF. Waupaw will meet up with Arapahoe, who just lost that one to DCS. That game will be at 3:30 here from the senior high. That game can be heard over on our sister station 1039, the Hawks. So the Arapahoe Warriors, tough night for them. Just couldn't get the ball to go in the hoop. Both of them kind of committed the same amount of turnovers, but just couldn't get the ball in the hoop on the other side for the Warriors, while Dundy County-Stratton was able to hit a couple of threes, blow it open, and never looked back from there. 42-26, Tigers with the win. We'll step aside, take a quick break. When we come back, have our final game of the evening on the boys' side of things between the Arapahoe Warriors and the Southwest Rough Riders. That's coming up next here from the Cattle Trail Tournament on 101.1 KFNF.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh-baked Christmas cookies and a cup of hot cocoa. Whatever says Christmas to you and your family, our family at Community Hospital wishes you the happiest and healthiest of holidays.
listening to a special feature presentation of high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF, online at highplainsradio.net, and online at the KFNF YouTube channel. Today's game is brought to you in part by Adams Bank and Trust in Indianola, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, Community Hospital, Culbertson Bank, Deviney Ford, First Aid Insurance of Arapahoe, Harker Road Motors of Juanita, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Copridge Seeds, Krutzinger Construction, Lakeside Sand and Gravel, Landmark Implement, Lords, Mark's Pharmacy, the McConville Agency, McCook Clinic, MNB Bank, Nutrient Ag of Arapahoe, Pizza Hut of McCook, Runs of McCook, Sandhill State Bank of Juanita, Sandman Grow Yard, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, TKO Pest Control, and Valley Farms Industries, and Juanita Crossroads. Now, let's go out loud to the court for all of the action. Hi again, everybody, and welcome here back from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium for our final game of the evening on the boys' side of things between the Arapahoe Warriors and the Southwest Rough Riders. Should be a good one to end off the nightcap. As the winner will take on Med Valley, who pulled off maybe somewhat of an upset over Maywood Hayes Center, 52-43. So winner to take on Med Valley, loser to take on Maywood Hayes Center at 5 o'clock on Friday, either at the college or here at the senior high. All right, Southwest comes into tonight with a record of 0-2. Tough couple of games for head coach Arterburn and his squad as the Rough Riders lose at Med Valley 68-41 to open the year, and then lose versus Maywood Hayes Center on Saturday 63-29. So still looking to pick up that first win of the year. Same thing for the Arapahoe Warriors, who lost on the road to Overton 61-42. And then on a tough shooting night against Lawrence Nelson, they end up losing 39-25. And by a tough shooting night, I'm not kidding. The Warriors shot just 16% overall from field goal range, 9 of 58, 1 of 21 from three-point land, just 5%. It was a tough night all the way around for head coach John Strand and his squad there in the final game of in that game last week as well. All right, so the Rough Riders last year coming off of a 5th place finish in the Cattle Trail Tournament. The Rough Riders lost their opening game to Hitchcock County 46-42, but then rattled off wins against Juanita Palisade 54-37 and Medicine Valley 49-37 to walk away as the 5th place team in the Cattle Trail Tournament, while Arapahoe won their opening game against Med Valley 54-36, but ended up losing to Maywood Hayes Center in the semis 55-43 before winning against Hitchcock County 51-43 in the 3rd and 4th place game to end the tournament there as the 3rd place team. Southwest last year 6-15. They lost in the sub-district first round in Hayes Center to Med Valley 60-44, while Arapahoe finished the year at 20-13, losing to Bertrand in the first round of the sub-district tournament 45-43. All right, just about set and ready to go here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium for tonight's final game of the evening between Southwest and Arapahoe. Should be a good one. The Rough Riders obviously being led so far this year by Houston Billiter. Billiter 23 points against Med Valley, just 8 against Mayhay, but averaging 15.5 per game, while the Warriors really being led kind of by committee throughout this season. But you got to look out for Will Casey, 7 points per game, and Cade Fisher, 8 points per game for both of them. So we're just about set and ready to go here for our final game of the evening between Southwest and Arapahoe. So it's Southwest and Arapahoe for our final game of the evening. These two did not meet up or see each other at all in the Cattle Tournament last year, and kind of went on two separate sides of the bracket. Arapahoe finishing in 3rd, Southwest finishing in 5th. for kind of went in two separate directions in that sense, but are looking to maybe turn that around here in this tournament. As with the way the brackets are set, man, you win that first game, you still got a shot at the championship, but you lose that first one, you got to really rebound hard, and because you don't want to play in that 7th and 8th place game back here at the senior high. Instead, you want to be back at the college coming up that next day. All right, take you through your starting lineups here tonight. We'll start with the Southwest Rough Riders under head coach Christian Arterburn. It's 5'8" sophomore Jacob Barber, 5'10" senior Trenton Williams, 6' junior Houston Billiter, and 5'10" junior Alex Lashley. For the Warriors, 5'11" Gage Gooden, 5'7" senior Clayton North, 6' senior Will Casey, 6' senior Eli Schaefer, and 5'9" senior Grayson Kohler. Your starting lineups for Arapahoe and Southwest. The tip, and it is controlled and won by the Rough Riders. But they will throw it back to Trenton Williams, who was not on the other side. Barber got the ball into his hands right away and tried to throw it back to Trenton, who was on the other side of half court. So it'll be over and back call. The Warriors will get the basketball here. Casey brings it across the timeline, throws it over into the right wing here for North. North trying to get it up and underneath to Casey. Instead has it stolen away by Barber. Barber will get it out here to Billiter. Billiter racing up the side of the floor to Williams. Back out to Barber with the basketball on the left wing, and that basketball will be tapped out of bounds there by Clayton North. Billiter with the basketball above the volleyball line, throws it over to Barber on the right wing. Barber looking to get it to somebody, now driving it down, right baseline, throws it back out to Williams. Williams over to Billiter, stops, shoots a three, misses it offside iron, and it'll touch the support system for the hoop, so that means it'll be a turnover. 7:23 to go. Rough Riders 0, Warriors 0. Arapahoe with the basketball across the timeline here with Gooden. Gooden trying to throw it over to the right wing with Clayton North. And he almost throws it out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Warriors. Windbound in front of the Southwest bench. Trying to get it out in front there to North and almost has it stolen away. That foul will go against Jacob Barber, her first, team foul number 1. Warriors with the basketball again. They do get it in this time here to North. North with the basketball on the left wing. Hands it off to Casey. Casey with the basketball. Throws it over here to Gooden. Gooden on the drive. Pulls up from 10 feet in the short corner on the right side. Misses everything. Rebound on the backside. Brought down by Billiter. Billiter with a one-on-one. Will bring it across the timeline up the right side of the floor. Long skip pass over to Barber on the left wing. Dumps it off for the short corner on the drive. And out of bounds underneath is Trenton Williams. So Williams will turn the basketball over and gives it back here. Casey brings it across the timeline, throws it over here to Gooden on the left wing. Back to Casey, right wing into the right corner for North. North wanting to drive, dumps it off underneath, up for two. Missed it, got his own rebound underneath there. Is Schaefer, but he'll lose it out of the hands and into the hands of Billiter. Billiter up the left side of the floor, now towards the middle, in between the rings, and draws a foul. So it was Schaefer underneath that went up for two, got his own rebound, but Billiter was able to pick his pocket. 6:29 left in quarter number 1. Rough Riders 0, Arapahoe 0. Billiter with the basketball behind the half-court line. Now dribbles it across here, centers it up between the rings. Looking at a 2-3 zone, lobs it up over to the right wing, sends it back over to Billiter at the top of the key. Out of the high post, Williams throws it back out to Barber. Skip pass over the top of everybody here to Cornwell. He'll miss everything. Williams saves it in bounds, and it'll go off of the hands of Schaefer underneath and out of bounds. So, no, that was Casey underneath, and he took it maybe to a spot you don't want to talk about. 6:14 to go in quarter number 1, and John Strand is going to get a sub for him as Alex Diaz will make his way in here for the Warriors. 6:14 left here in quarter number 1. Billiter with the basketball to inbound underneath the zone hoop, gets it to Barber. Barber throws it up to Cornwell. Cornwell over to Williams, finds it to Billiter in the right corner. Pump fake for Billiter, throws it back up to the top of the key here for Williams. Back to Billiter, who pump fakes, dumps it off underneath, turning, spinning over the right shoulder, throws it back out to Billiter. Now finds a cutting Barber inside the lane. His shot is blocked underneath there by Schaefer. In front is Gooden. Gets it now down the right side. Gooden pulls up from 10 feet in the right short corner. Missed it. Rebound underneath. Goes into the hands of Lashley. He'll hand it off, and the throw is into the front court. Lashley misses it through his hands. Barber picks it up. Finds a cutting Trenton Williams. The reverse layup is up and in for Trenton, and Southwest takes a 2-0 lead. So the Rough Riders in front 2-0 here. On the drive is Diaz, pulls up just inside the arc, and will turn it over instead as he was looking for a cutting Kohler. Now on the drive, Billiter all the way to the rack, lays it up, and he will be fouled. Billiter took it coast to coast there to the left wing and then made a nice little move and drove all the way inside before he was fouled. 5:19 left in the first quarter. Billiter will step to the free throw line. Houston there so far on the season, 3 of 4, 75% at the free throw line for a chance to make it a 3-0 Rough Rider lead. And he will as he drains that free throw. So Rough Rider 1 of 1. Billiter is 3-0 Rough Riders here in quarter number 1 with 5:19 left. Billiter's second free throw coming to make it a 4-0 Rough Rider lead. And he will as he drains them both. So Houston Billiter with 2 points makes it 4-0 here in quarter number 1. Casey will bring it up the left side of the floor across the timeline. Casey with the basketball, wanting to drive, swings it back out to Diaz. Pumps, fakes the three, top of the key between the rings. Gets it off here to Gooden. Gooden on the drive, pulls it back out, top of the key for Diaz. Diaz over to the left wing, hands it off to Casey, who goes behind the back. Casey with the back to the basket, now throws it back out. Diaz with the three from the left corner, knocks it down. Alex Diaz makes it 4-3 and cuts the Rough Rider lead to 1 with just one shot. And Houston Billiter takes the out-of-bounds play. Now we'll run it across the timeline. Billiter down, right lane line, all over the rack, lays it up too strong. Rebound into the hands of Barber, but will lose it, trying to make his way back out to the top of the key. A foul will come in. This will go against Barber, and that'll be his second. So Jacob Barber will have to take a seat here with 2 fouls with 4:37 to go in the first quarter of play. 4-3, Rough Riders in front by 1. Arapahoe with the basketball, throws it over to Casey in the right wing. Casey looking, no one covered him, so he'll shoot a 3 off back iron. Backside board brought down there by Kelly for the Rough Riders. Billiter will bring it up across the timeline. Throws it over to Williams in the right wing. Williams on the drive out of the middle of the lane. Almost lost the basketball and now draws a foul there from Christopher Hermes. So Hermes with a foul. His first team foul number 3 for the Warriors. Billiter with the basketball. Top of the key. Drives it all over to the middle of the lane. Dumps it off here to Lashley, who then tried to kick it back out there underneath. Was looking for Nelson, but they'll say it was last touched by the Warriors. Lashley quickly gets it into Billiter, forces it into the high post, almost stole it away. Williams comes up with it. Williams on the drive, dumps it off underneath there to Lashley, misses everything. Backside of rebounds in the hands of Casey, who goes behind the back, takes it up the middle of the floor. Casey stops at the top of the key, now driving towards the high post, goes around a couple of Rough Riders, but will get called for a carry. It's turnover number 4 for the Rough Rider, turnover number 4 for the Warriors. And they're going to say Billiter, before he got rid of the basketball, stepped over. So that'll be turnover number 4 for Southwest. And Arapahoe will have the basketball underneath their own hoop here. Diaz looking to get it in. Diaz still looking. Throws over to Casey on the right wing. Casey with the basketball. Gets it back out to Diaz. Diaz just inside the arc. Pump fakes. Now pulls up from 15. Misses it. Backside a rebound. Brought down by Billiter. Billiter with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline up the right side of the floor. Tries to shove a pass inside to Kelly. It'll be blocked away from behind. It'll stay with the Rough Riders underneath their own hoop. Great try to find there from Billiter, but just was a second too late. It'll be Colin Day to inbound. Here for the Rough Riders. Day throws it into Billiter. Round the horn, inside to Kelly at the high post. Back out to Coldwater. Now a 3 ball on the way for Billiter. Backside a rebound to the hand of Casey. He'll be fouled on the way down. 4-3. Southwest in front by 1. 3:22 left in the first quarter of play. Back and forth we've went. Neither team really wanting to take an advantage here. Diaz, that foul goes against Derek Kelly, his first. Diaz with a basketball, throws over to Casey, finds a cutting down the right lane line and up and in for two, Grayson Kohler, and it gives the Warriors the lead at 5-4. So the Warriors with their first lead here of the game at 5-4. Billiter down the left side, now pulls it back out on the left wing. Still with the basketball there on the left wing. Now centers it up between the rings. Uses a screen. Dumps it off here to Cornwell. Swings it back up top of the key to Williams. Over to Bill Litter with the basketball on the right wing. Dumps it off to Kelly at the high post. Stolen away from behind. And then a foul will come in. Turnover number 5 for the Rough Riders. 2:47 left in quarter number 1. That foul goes against Kelly. That'll be his second. Fourth foul for the Rough Riders. 2 on Kelly, 2 on Barber. Across the timeline here comes Casey, throws over to Diaz. Diaz penetrates, kicks it back out to Casey, and again, Kohler wide open on the cut, and he misses the shot this time. Rebound brought down by Schaefer, kicks it back out. Diaz again for 3. Alex Diaz with his second 3. He's now got 6 points on the night and puts the Arapahoe Warriors in front 8-4 here in quarter number 1. Time out of the floor taken by the Rough Riders, 2:28 left. It's Arapahoe 8, Rough Riders 4.
Did you know Adams Bank and Trust is a member of the IntraFi Network? This is Carrie Anderson, Senior Vice President of Retail Banking. The IntraFi Network can give you peace of mind regarding your money's FDIC coverage. With an IntraFi account, you work with a bank you know and trust, all while the network provides you multi-million-dollar FDIC coverage. Let's connect to see if an IntraFi account is right for you. Adams Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Back here for the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, Arapahoe with an 8-4 lead out of the Southwest timeout. Billiter bringing it across the timeline, stops, gets it back out to Williams, top of the key for Day. Day, one-hand pass over to Cornwell on the right side. Cornwell with the basketball, dumps it back off to Billiter, right wing extended. Bill Wither using the screen, pulls up from 3 and knocks it down. Houston Billiter gets his first 3 to go. He's got 5 points and makes it 8-7 here in quarter number 1. So the Rough Riders crawl back to within 1:58 left in the first quarter of play. Diaz with the basketball. Diaz on the drive, kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way for the Warriors. This one will miss off backside from Hermes. Rebound to the hands of Day. Day gets it off to Bill Litter. Bill Litter up the right side of the floor. Bill Litter, no one going to stop him all the way down. Right lane line, throws up the shot. No foul call underneath. It'll stay with the Rough Riders. 1:42 left, first quarter, 8-7, Arapahoe in front by 1 on due Alex Diaz threes. Other than that, it's just been a 2-pointer from Grayson Kohler to get him to that 8-7 lead. Day with the basketball underneath the zone hoop, looking to get it inbounds. Finds Billiter wide open on the backside, blocked from behind by Casey, picked up by Diaz in the front court, racing it down, left lane line over the rack, lays it up and in for 2. Alex Diaz, 8 points off the bench, 10-7. In favor of the Warriors. Across the timeline comes Billiter, throws it up to the right wing extended here for Williams. Williams with the basketball, a couple of dribbles, trying to get it inside to Day. He'll be fouled from behind underneath there. 10-7, 1:18 left here in the first quarter of play. Warriors with the basketball, Rough Riders with the basketball underneath their own hoop. Billiter. And 3 subs will check in here for the Warriors. Roush and Gooden, just a couple there, along with North all check back in. Cornwell with the basketball, back to Billiter on the right wing, pulls up, right corner, pulls up for 3, missed it. Backside board to the hand of Casey. Casey racing up the middle of the floor, wanting a bounce pass in front to North. North skirts by a defender and will lay it up and in for 2. Clayton North in transition, makes it 12-7, Arapahoe in front by 5. Houston Billiter brings it across the timeline up the left side of the floor, takes it all the way to the rack, will lay it up and be fouled. So Billiter coast to coast, no one wanting to stop him with 52.5 seconds left. We'll head to the free throw line here to shoot 2 and try to cut back at this Arapahoe Warrior lead. Billiter so far on the evening with 5 points, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 2 of 2 at the free throw line, I should say. And his first one is up and in, so make it a perfect 3 of 3 for Billiter. Came in as a 75% free throw shooter. Hasn't missed tonight. Second one on the way. 12-8. Now make it 12-9 as Billiter is able to drain both of them there. Billiter now with 7 points. Quickly down the other way. Casey taking it coast to coast. Misses the layup in transition. Rebound brought down by Lashley. Billiter 1-on-2. Sneaks between two defenders. Lays it up off glass. And in for two. Houston Billiter with 9 points. Makes it 12-11 with 33 seconds to go. Kicks it back out here to Roush. He gets it back. Throws it around the horn to North. North with the basketball. 25 to shoot. And the shot clock and game clock in sequence with each other. Roush pulls up from 5 feet on a floater. Missed it. Rebound tapped around underneath. Fought for. Warriors are able to pick it up. North with the basketball. 13 to shoot. Shot clock off. And tapped around underneath. Is someone going to come up with a rebound? Or the basketball, and great job by John Strand calling a timeout as his man was down to the floor. Gooden with it. Called a timeout right at the last second there. And 9.3 seconds left here in the first quarter. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors of today's Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament coverage. Adams Bank and Trust, Carpenter Breland Funeral Home, Community Hospital, Culbertson Bank, Devaney Ford, First State Insurance of Arapahoe, Harkle Road Motors, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Copridge Seeds, Crutchinger Construction, Lakeside Sand and Gravel, and Landmark Implement, and Lord's Hardware and Appliance. Big thank you to all of them for helping us support Cattle Trail Basketball. Terminal 1.1 KFNF, 12-11. Southwest down by 1 with 9.3 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Warriors out of their own timeout will have the basketball underneath their own hoop. It'll be Gooden to inbound. Gooden looking to get the basketball inbounded here. Gooden still looking. Kicks it back out to Casey. Casey with the basketball to the top of the key to the north. And with 5.5 seconds to go, he'll turn it over. So fifth turnover for the Warriors. Each team with 5 in the first quarter. 12-11, 5.5 seconds to go. Billiter will let it go for a little bit. Takes the basketball. Now with 3, with 2. Pulls up with a long-range 3. Misses everything. Rebound by Casey underneath. And that's where the first quarter will come to a close. So it's Arapahoe 12, Southwest 11 through one quarter here in the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament. First round of the boys' side. 12-11 Arapahoe on 101.1 KFNF.
Serving every family as our own. In your time of need, why turn to a business when you can lean on a family? As a family-owned funeral home, we offer a level of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh-baked Christmas cookies and a cup of hot cocoa. Whatever says Christmas to you and your family, our family at Community Hospital wishes you the happiest and healthiest of holidays. So take care, stay warm, and don't overdo it at the Christmas party. But if you need us, we'll be here to help and get you back to home and hearth as soon as possible. Community Hospital, advanced care, always there.
The Culbertson Bank is an institution that offers all the conveniences that you expect from a full-service bank. But the Culbertson Bank thinks of itself as a group of your own hometown neighbors and friends, serving all of your banking needs. Whether it's a checking or savings account, car, farm, or home loan, you will always find a friendly face and a friendly welcome from everyone at the Culbertson Bank. They are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. The Culbertson Bank, serving you since 1886.
Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. 12-11 Arapahoe in front as we start quarter number 2. And the pass to Casey goes underneath his legs. And Arapahoe will turn it over on their first possession in the second half. Billiter taking it coast to coast up the left wing. Now swings it back up to the top of the key for Lashley. Over to Barber on the right wing. Gets into the high post. Kelly turns, spins, shoots from 15, missed it. Rebound will go into the hands of Diaz. Diaz racing up the middle of the floor, brings it across the timeline. 7:29 left in the first half of play. Casey with the basketball goes behind the back over to the left wing. Now Casey gets it back to Diaz on the right wing. Long skip pass. Casey steps into a 3 from the left wing and knocks it down. Will Casey with his first points of the game. He's got 3 and it makes it 14-11. Warriors by 3 now. Quick steal on the other end by Casey. Casey trying to take it coast to coast. Goes around Billiter all over the rack. Loses it from behind. Rebound to the hands of Kelly. And Kelly gets it off to Billiter, who avoids some pressure from behind. So the Riders turn it over. Now Billiter one-on-one with Diaz, brings it across the timeline. Billiter looking, hands it off here to Cornwell. Cornwell with the basketball, right wing extended, gets it to Kelly at the high post. Kelly looking back out, Billiter, right corner three, off front iron, rebound to the hands of Kelly, who turns, spins, puts it up for two, misses that one. Barber is able to knock it free, finds Kelly. Kelly throws it back up to Billiter with 29 to shoot. Now throws it to Lashley at the high post, back out to Billiter, finds a wide open Kelly off glass, missed it too strong. Rebound, Lashley back out to Cornwell. Cornwell with the basketball on the right wing, back to Barber, who pops a straightaway three, in and out there. Every shot from Southwest there was halfway down, and none of them went. 15-11 Arapahoe. Warriors with the basketball. Casey dumps it off underneath, turning, spinning. Kohler puts it up for two, missed it. Rebound into the hands of Barber, who gets it off to Billiter. Lets everyone clear out. Billiter will walk it across the timeline. 6 minutes left in the first half. 15-11 Arapahoe in front here in quarter number two. Billiter with the basketball, throws it into the left wing here for Barber. Barber, couple of dribbles, looking, gets it into Lashley, who turns, spins from 10 feet, missed it. Kelly with a rebound. He goes back up for two, misses that. And Kohler will come down with a rebound. Casey comes down with a rebound, gets it ahead to Diaz. Diaz down the right lane line, dumps it off underneath to Kohler. Kohler at the right low block, kicks it back, left low block, kicks it out to Diaz, who pulls up from the left short corner from 10 feet. Missed it, rebound to the hands of Billiter. Billiter racing it up the left side of the floor here for the Rough Riders across the timeline. Dumps it off to Kelly at the left wing, back to Billiter, back to Kelly at the high post, kicks it back out. Cornwell steps into a right corner three, misses that off front iron. Rebound to the hands of Diaz. Diaz throws it up front into the run out, and raying it up and in for two is Gage Gooden, his first 2 points, and that'll make it 17-11 here in favor of the Warriors. Billiter throws it up to the top of the key for Cornwell, over to Billiter. Billiter, right wing extended, gets it into Kelly in the right short corner, back to Billiter, who pulls up from three. Got it! Billiter from College Ring and is able to put it in. He has got 12 points now on the evening and makes it 17-14. 3-point game in favor of the Warriors, and the Warriors travel with it. It was Gooden trying to take it down the left side. We got a timeout on the floor. 17-14, 4:42 left in quarter number two. Warriors in front by 3 here on 101.1 KFNF.
Imagine choosing from quick, affordable, and quality. They say you can only pick 2. At Divinity Ford in Binkelman, you get all 3. Need a new or used Ford? They've got a wide selection, perfect for any lifestyle or budget. And once you've found your dream Ford, keep it running smoothly with their top-notch service. Financing? They make it simple and stress-free. At Divinity Ford, they don't just sell cars, they build relationships that last. Drive home today and keep going strong with Divinity Ford in Binkelman. Divinity Ford, they keep you going.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. Quarter number 2, 17-14, Arapahoe in front by 3 over to the Southwest Rough Riders. 4:42 left. Houston Billiter leading things for the Rough Riders with 12 points. Alex Diaz leading the way for the Warriors with 8. It'll be Rough Rider ball out of the timeout. Williams will control it. Looking at a little bit of a press here. Gets it over to Billiter. Skips it ahead to Barber. Brings it across the timeline to Kelly. Back to Williams. Over to Billiter on the left wing. Billiter met there. Long skip pass over to Barber. Barber dumps it off for the short corner. Williams pulls up for 2 from 15 and hits Trenton Williams with 4 points. And it makes it 17-16. And the Rough Riders find themselves down by 1 here with 4:16 left in the first half. Over to the right corner, 3 ball on the way. Backside a rebound brought down by the Warriors. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way there for Gooden is missed. And the rebound to the hands of Williams, who gets it off to Billiter to push ahead to Barber. Barber with the basketball on the left wing. Barber looking to get it inside. Instead turns the basketball over. Gooden up the left side of the floor. Will stop on the left wing. Gooden with the basketball, gets it back up here to the top of the key for North. North gives it back to Gooden on the left wing. Gooden driving, pulls up from 10 feet, misses it off backside. Rebound will go into the hands of Barber. Stolen away, though, from behind by Schaefer. He'll get it back out here to Kohler, then almost has it stolen away by Barber. North taking it in. Now will pull up from 10 feet and missed it there on the right side from a right around the right short corner. Long pass ahead here to Day. Day all the way to the rack, lays it up, missed it too strong. Williams with a rebound. He goes up for 2. Misses that out of the hands of Kohler, who gets it out in front to North, who will bring it across the timeline. 3:16 left here in quarter number 2. 17-16 Arapahoe with the basketball. Gooden gets it inside here to Schaefer. The right low block kicks it back out around the horn quickly. Gooden driving, middle of the lane, lays up a tough shot. Missed it, got his own rebound, kicks it back out here to North. North, couple of dribbles down the right lane line, pulls up from 10 feet. Missed it, rebound to the backside, brought down by Schaefer. Goes back up, he's fouled, and we'll have 2 free throws. 17-16, 2:57 left in the first half. And at the free throw line will stand Grayson Kohler, 1 of 2 so far on the season. 17-16. Southwest down by 1 and making down by 2. As Kohler is able to drain his first free throw. 18-16 here in quarter number 2. Arapahoe with the basketball at the free throw line. Grayson Kohler. Kohler's second free throw, missed it, rebound, goes into the hands of Billiter. And Billiter will walk it up across the right side of the floor, goes one-on-one here with North, behind the back against him. North and Billiter was trying to hit a backdoor cutting Cornwell, who loses it off his hands and out of bounds. Had the right idea, but just threw it maybe a second or two too early. 18-16, 2:46 left here in quarter number 2. Warriors with the basketball. Diaz will bring it across the timeline. And that big MC logo here, the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. Throws it over to the left wing, back up to the top of the key. Diaz over to the right wing. Long skip pass back to Diaz. Left wing 3, off front iron. Backside rebound brought down by Schaefer. He misses the putback. Tough rebound underneath. And who's it going to go out of bounds on? They'll say last touch there by Hermes. As it was Day letting it go. And no, they're going to change the call as one official overruled the other. And so Arapahoe will have the basketball underneath their own hoop. Hermes looking to get it in here, throws it out to Casey with the basketball on the left wing. Back to Hermes, left corner 3, misses it off front iron. Backside board brought down by Billiter. Billiter guarded by Diaz, will race it up the right side of the floor, now takes it up towards the middle, back to the right wing, finds Day in the right corner. Day gets it back to Billiter. Billiter immediately fouled right there by Christopher Hermes. That'll be his second. Team foul number 2 for the Warriors. 2:07 left here in quarter number 2. And foul for Hermes is his second. 2:07 left, second quarter. 18-16. Arapahoe in front. Williams with the basketball. Right wing extended. Throws it up to the top of the key. Here for Billiter. Throws it into the high post. Backdoor cutting. Trenton Williams takes one dribble. Right low block. Count the bucket. No. Foul, though. And we'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Great job by Trenton. Needed to take the extra dribble. Did, but went up strong. And is fouled. 1:56 left. That foul goes against Eli Schaefer, his second. And the first free throw shot here from Trenton Williams is up and off the mark. Trenton, 5 of 6 from the line coming into tonight, now 0 for 1. He's got 4 points, though, 18-16. Claw the Rough Riders back within 1. It's up and in. So Trenton able to make the back in, 5 points for him, 18-17. Riders find themselves down by 1 here to the Warriors. Casey with the basketball over to the left wing for Diaz. Back up to Casey over to the right wing. Now long skip pass over to Casey, and an illegal screen will be called on the Warriors. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Rough Riders get the basketball back. The illegal screen goes against Alex Diaz. His first also does result in a turnover. The 8th for the Warriors, 8 for the Rough Riders as well. Billiter will walk it across the timeline. No, he wants Williams to take it, who does, and brings it across the timeline. Over to Billiter with the basketball on the right wing, trying to dump it off into the high post area for Caden Day. Instead, it'll be stolen away from behind. North racing it up, goes behind the back, working against Barber all over the rack. Billiter tried to take a charge. Schaefer comes up with a rebound. Kohler, did. His shot is up and missed. Day up the left side of the floor, crosses over there, has it stolen away by Diaz. Diaz will take it coast to coast and lays it up and in. So 10 points for Diaz, 20-17. 3-point lead now for the Warriors. And down the other way is Billiter. And he goes up for 2 and comes down hard right on his back. And hopefully he's going to be okay with 1:07 to go in the second quarter. .107 left here in the second quarter. 20-17. The foul will go against Will Casey, his first. Team foul number 4 for the Warriors in the quarter. 1:07 left. 20-17 Arapahoe. First one of the way for Houston is up and in. Houston Billiter with 13 points now. 5 of 5 from the free throw line. 20-18 can cut it to a 1-point lead right here. See if he can do it. Billiter, couple of dribbles. Spins the basketball and now puts it up and in. 20-19. 1-point game. Billiter with 14 points on the evening. With the basketball, North throws over to Casey in the right wing. Casey with the basketball, trying to get it inside, throws it back up top of the key. Here for North, who hands it off. 53 seconds to go. Casey with the basketball on the left wing. Casey there, stopped dead in his tracks now, throws it back up to North above the volleyball line over to Diaz. Diaz pump fakes the 3 with 14 to shoot, forces it in there somehow to Kohler, who wasn't expecting it and travels with it. And gives it back to the Rough Riders here with 42.8 seconds to go. There will be about a 7 or 6 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Trenton Williams brings it up the right side of the floor across the timeline quickly to Kelly, back out to Cornwell. Now to Williams. Williams trying to get it to Billiter, almost has it stolen away by Diaz. And they say last touch by Billiter, and it'll go out of bounds. So 29.9 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off here for the Warriors. They can hold this for the final shot if they want to. 20-19. Warriors with the basketball. In front by 1. Casey throws over to the left wing here for North. North trying to get it over to Casey. Keeps it, now gets it inside here. It'll go off of Roush's hands and out of bounds. And back to the Rough Riders with 12.7 seconds left. So turnovers galore down the stretch here. Neither team wanting to take the final shot. 20-19, Billiter with the basketball. Pump fakes, getting it back to Williams. Brings it across the timeline with 8, with 7. Gets it to Kelly. Back to Billiter with 5, with 4. Billiter driving left baseline to the rack. And will be fouled with 2.3 seconds to go as him and Kohler charged into each other. And the foul will go against Kohler on a block. It'll be Kohler's first. 2.3 seconds left, 20-19 here in the first half. And Billiter at the line for a chance to give the Rough Riders the lead right before the break. His first free throw on the way, and he missed it. His first miss at the line tonight, now 6 of 7. 20-19, Southwest. Down by 1, and they've got Billiter at the line for the tie with 2.3 seconds left in the first half. Second one the way for Billiter. He's able to drain that one. Casey dumps it off to Roush, who gets it to Casey. Casey up the middle of the floor at the buzzer from the opposite volleyball line. Almost made it pure, but just misses it. And we head to the break. And a 20-20 tie between Southwest and Arapahoe here in this first round matchup on the boys' side of the Cattle Trail Tournament. This is high school basketball, 101.1 KFNF.
For over 50 years, First State Bank in Holbrook, Nebraska has redefined the way you bank. Family-owned and community-focused, First State Bank is known for its simplicity and customer-first approach. Enjoy a debit card with no monthly fee, seamless online banking, ACH payments, and email statement access. Their service is tailored to meet your unique needs. Visit First State Bank to experience personalized banking that works for you. First State Bank, a simple way of banking. Visit them in Holbrook today.
Motors in Juanita and Imperial, Nebraska is where strength meets the field. With their ag machinery and parts, they are a powerhouse. With Kinsey, Kuhn, Sunflower, and more, they've got the robust lineup to tackle any job. And for life's little mishaps, Harkle Road Motors Collision Center in Imperial has your back. When it comes to farming and fixes, trust Harkle Road Motors, your partners in the field and on the road. Visit Harkle Road Motors Ag online for all your needs.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work, just about anywhere, from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitch and Hay Public Transit. Hitch and Hay Public Transit.
Bring the best to the table with Copridge Seeds of Cambridge. Commitment to the customer and commitment of quality show high results with this grower-owned company. With over 30 years of sales knowledge, Al Copridge will take the time to understand your operation, keep you updated on the latest in seed information, and provide valuable recommendations tailored to you, the customer, all done in a quick and timely manner. Get invested with a team that gives results. Copridge Seeds at 308-697-4848.
Of life, having a solid foundation is key. It's that way with families, sports teams, and of course, buildings. That's where Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix comes in as a local concrete specialist. Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix in Binkelman builds from the ground up. Let Krutzinger Construction and Ready Mix help you build a strong foundation by calling 308-423-2061. That's 423-2061. Krutzinger Construction is a proud supporter of Dundy County-Stratton High School sports.
Lakeside Sand and Gravel offers top-grade sand, gravel, and crushed rock. They have what you need for your project. Need delivery? Their fleet of side dump, belly dump, and end dump trucks will haul and spread within a 100-mile radius of Trenton. Plus, they offer NDOT spec materials. Don't settle for less. Choose superior recycled concrete and asphalt. Visit lakesidesand.com or call them today.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here for the McCook Senior High Gymnasium halftime of this boys contest in the first round of the Cattle Trail Tournament. It is Arapahoe 20, Southwest 20. Let's take you through our first half numbers. We'll start individually with the Southwest Rough Riders. 5 points from Trenton Williams. The rest coming from Houston Billiter with 15. The Rough Riders are 8 of 10 from the free throw line, with Houston Billiter being 7 of 8 himself. The Southwest Rough Riders commit 9 turnovers in the first half. The Arapahoe Warriors individually 10 points from Alex Diaz, 2 from Gage Gooden, 2 from Clayton North, 3 from Will Casey, and 3 from Grayson Kohler. The Warriors are 1 of 2 at the free throw line and commit 10 turnovers. Arapahoe led after one quarter 12-11, but Southwest outscores Arapahoe 9-8 in the second quarter for our 20-20 halftime score. Been back and forth. Houston Billiter really doing a great job for the Rough Riders, being able to find some big shots to keep them in it. But Alex Diaz, the 6-foot senior off the bench, bringing life. 2 threes to really open up that first quarter and give a big lead to the Warriors at 8-4, but the Rough Riders hang in it. Were able to get it back to within 1, and he came up with a couple of big baskets there in the second quarter as well for this 20-20 halftime score. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have second half action between Arapahoe and Southwest, 20-20 here at the break in the Cattle Trail Tournament first round.
Visit Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store of Indianola to see the Whirlpool washer with 2 ways to wash, thanks to the 2-in-1 removable agitator. With flexible capacity, you can take the agitator out for bulky loads or keep it in for items like jeans. Shop now at Lord's and get twice the washer you have at home. Lord's Hardware Furniture and Appliance Store, Main Street, downtown Indianola.
Covered with summer's allergies or pesky bug bites? Mark's Pharmacy and Arapahoe Pharmacy have you covered for relief. From fast-acting allergy medication to soothing bug bite treatments, they've got everything you need for a carefree summer. And that's not all. They deliver prescriptions right to your door in McCook, Cambridge, Arapahoe, and other area communities. Say goodbye to long pharmacy lines and hello to convenience when you visit marksrx.com and arapahoepharmacy.com to learn more.
Farmers Mutual Hail Insurance Company of Iowa has provided crop hail insurance to the American farmers since 1893. Their trademark is a quality policy and excellent service, reinforced by financial stability. Farmers Mutual Hail provides a trained field and adjusting staff of more than 500 individuals ready to serve you. Protect your investment by insuring with one of the oldest and most reliable crop hail insurance companies around. Contact the McConville Agency in Indianola, your local Farmers Mutual Hail agent, today for a free estimate.
At McCook Clinic, we understand that when you're unwell, convenience is key. That's why we've designed McCook Clinic's Convenient Care, a walk-in medical service for your immediate ailments. We're not just a clinic, we're a devoted health partner for your entire family. Experience swift, comprehensive care without the need for scheduling. It's more than healthcare, it's peace of mind. McCook Clinic, healthcare for the family. Discover more at mccookclinic.com.
MNB, berries are different. MNB.
Hey Bison fans, show your school spirit and support McCook Public Schools with an MNB Bison debit card. Every time you sign with the Bison debit card, MNB will donate to McCook Public Schools on your behalf. Make a difference for your school and put the Bison debit card in your wallet today. Call, click, or stop by your local MNB to learn more. MNB Bank, member FDIC.
MNB, berries are different. MNB.
Fertilizers, herbicides, pesticides, seed, soil, nutrients, growth, yield, harvest, precision, profit, solutions, success. No matter what you need for your crops, Nutrient Ag Solution has it all. And in Arapahoe and Oxford, they've been helping farmers thrive for years. For premium chemicals to expert crop consulting, they've got you covered. Call Arapahoe at 308-962-7965 or Oxford at 308-824-3325. Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. 2 quarters in the books here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. The first round of the Cattle Trail Tournament on the boys' side between Southwest and Arapahoe. And it is Arapahoe and Southwest deadlocked at 20 apiece. Let's take a look at some scores from earlier today. We'll start on the girls' side. Maywood Hayes Center takes down Med Valley 70-16. Overland takes down Hitchcock County 34-21. Southwest defeats Wapaw 57-39. And DCS takes down Arapahoe on the girls' side 42-26. So your semifinals on the girls' side, Mayhay versus Oberlin, Southwest versus DCS. Consolation semis, Med Valley versus Hitchcock County, Wapaw versus Arapahoe. And then on the boys' side of things, scores from earlier today, Oberlin all over Hitchcock County 62-43. And in somewhat maybe of an upset, but the Raiders of Med Valley take down Maywood Hayes Center 52-43. Score at halftime over there from the college. DCS all over Wapaw 36-20. And once again, our score here at the break between Arapahoe and Southwest 20-20. Leading all scorers is Houston Billiter with 15. He also leads the Rough Riders, obviously. And then leading the Warriors in scoring here at the break with 10 points is Alex Diaz. So we get set and ready to go for half number 2. Very quick first half, honestly, as just a little over 30 minutes before we get our way into the start of the second half. That's pretty good for a first half. See how the second half goes here and it wasn't that they weren't calling a lot of fouls. It was just a lot of getting out and running and typical high school boys game, wanting to get out and run and score some points in transition. Each team's been able to do that, but have also done a great job of being in their half-court set. Southwest will start with the basketball here. Houston Billiter brings it across the timeline, centers it up between the rings, gets a screen from Williams, takes it down right lane line, kicks it back out. Cornwell for a 3, misses that off the backside. A rebound goes into the hands of Barber. Barber into the middle of the lane, trying to throw up a shot, and he will, and somehow draws a foul. Barber came around a couple of defenders and just threw up a shot with an underhand prayer and is fouled. The foul will go against Will Casey, his second, team foul number 1 for the Warriors. At the free throw line here is Barber with 7:45 left in the third quarter. First one of the way for him, and Barber will drop it home. So Jacob Barber, the first non-Trenton Williams or Houston Billiter scorer, and it gives Southwest the lead at 21-20. as he can't get the back in. First lead for the Rough Riders since it was 4-3. Quickly down the other way, trying to go in transition are the Warriors. They almost lose it as Barber comes in and almost swipes it from behind as they were looking to get it on the backside there to North, but it'll stay with the Warriors. Gooden to inbound underneath the zone hoop. Looking, throws it into Casey in the left wing. Casey trying to get it inside here to Schaefer. He does in the left low block. Back out to Casey. Casey on the drive and has a foul come in from behind. That'll go against Barber, I think. Yes, it will, and that'll be Barber's third foul. Team foul number 1 for the Rough Riders in the quarter. Casey with the basketball, almost stolen away by Barber. Casey on the left wing, waiting for things to set up. Throws it over to the right wing here for North to Gooden. Gooden now gets it back to North between the rings at the top of the key with 22 to shoot. Over to Casey. 7:15 left. Casey pulls up from 3, misses an offside iron. Rebound brought down to the backside by the Rough Riders after it was tapped out of bounds by Gooden. Kelly make his way into the game for the Rough Riders. 7:10 to go here in the third quarter. 21-20, Rough Riders in front. Across the timeline, Billiter trying to take it coast to coast himself. Puts his head down and draws a foul. That foul will go against Will Casey. So that's Casey's third foul, and quickly he's got to go take a seat here for head coach John Strand. So the Rough Riders with their first lead since the first quarter when they led 4-3, trying to hold on to it. 21-20, Rough Riders, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Kelly swings it up to Williams, top of the key between the rings, over to Billiter on the right wing. Billiter with the basketball, wanted to get it inside, now uses a screen, stops there, throws it over to Williams on the left wing. Williams with the basketball, now between the rings, guarded by Schaefer. Underhand throws it over to Billiter. Billiter driving it down, left lane line over the rack, throws up the shot, missed it, backside rebound, Lashley, and he'll put it up and in for 2. Alex Lashley with his first 2 points gives the Rough Riders a 23-20 lead. Across the timeline quickly, Diaz pump fakes, now just steps inside the arc, pulls up for 2 and missed it from about 19 feet, but a foul comes in there against Cornwell. Cornwell with his first team foul, number 2 for the Rough Riders in the third quarter. 6:26 left, 23-20. First one on the way here for Diaz, and he'll miss it. Diaz at the free throw line this season, 0 for 2 coming into tonight, and drains his first free throw of the year. He's now got 11 points. 23-21, Rough Riders in front by 2. Billiter gets it off to Williams, who brings it across the timeline, over to Cornwell on the left wing, back to Billiter. Billiter pump fakes with the basketball between the rings, now stops, uses the screen, pulls up for 3, misses it off front iron, rebound underneath Kelly, who will put it up and in for 2. Derek Kelly makes it a 25-21 ball game. Timeout on the floor taken by John Strand with 6:08 left in the third quarter. The Rough Riders have opened up a 4-point lead, 25-21. This is high school basketball on 101.1 KFNF.
Life's fast-paced, and that often means missing out on cherished memories with loved ones. When you finally gather everyone, why spend time cooking? Discover McCook Pizza Hut's Triple Treat Box. Enjoy 2 medium one-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and a cookie for just $21.99. Simply order online, pick it up, and savor the flavors. Now, your focus can be on what truly matters, time with family. McCook Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. North Highway 83 in McCook. Log on to pizzahut.com.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. First round action here from the Cattle Trail Tournament back at the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, where it's Southwest and Arapahoe in a battle, 25-21. Southwest in front here as we get ready to start, as we continue our way through quarter number 3, 6:08 left. Southwest on a 5-1 run to start quarter number 3. They lead at 25-21. Gooden will bring it across the timeline here for the Warriors. Out of the timeout, over to Diaz. Diaz looking to get it off to Gooden. He does. Throws it into the corner on the right side for North. Stolen away by Kelly. Kelly gets it off to Billiter. Billiter looking to push it ahead. Finds Williams. Williams pulls it back out to Billiter. Billiter with the basketball, top of the key. Billiter calling out the signals here. Throws over to Williams with the basketball on the right wing. Williams in trouble there. Now swings a long pass out. Billiter with a left wing three. Misses it off side iron. Looked like it was going to be halfway down, but instead just caroms off that side of the iron. 30 to shoot, 5:30 left in the third quarter. Gooden with the basketball on the left wing, drives it left baseline, pulls it back out. Now over to the right wing here, forcing it inside, turning, spinning, and putting it off glass. And in for two is Eli Schaefer for his first 2 points of the game to make it 25-23, 2-point game in favor of the Rough Riders. Arterburn calling out the signals here and wanting to play. Skip pass over to Cornwell, pulls up for two from 18, missed it, rebound to the hands of North, who's taking it coast to coast, down right lane line, all the way to the rack, and will be fouled on his way up by Trenton Williams and head to the free throw line to shoot two with 4:59 to go in the third quarter. 25-23, Rough Riders in front. So the Rough Riders in front, 25-23. The foul goes against Trenton Williams, his first. Team foul number 3 for the Rough Riders in the corner. First one on the way, up and in and out for Clayton North. North at the free throw line so far this year, 0 for 3. Came in 0 for 2, just missed that one. 4:59 left, third quarter, 25-23 Southwest. Second one of the way here for North of the Arapahoe Warriors, and he gets it to go. 3 points for Clayton North on the day, 25-24. So out of that timeout, it's now been a 3-0 run by John Strand's Arapahoe Warriors. And the Warriors have crawled back to within one. And a 3-0 run, Across the timeline is Williams. Williams driving it to the right wing, throws it back up to Barber. Barber will lose it off of his foot, and it'll go out of bounds. And according to my calculations, that's our first turnover of the second half. Rough Riders now with 10, Arapahoe with 10. Across the timeline, Hermes swings it back up top of the key to Diaz, back to Hermes, dumps it off underneath, and a cutting Kohler. He missed the layup, rebound to the hands of Williams, dumps it off to Barber, who gets it to Billiter. Billiter brings it across the timeline, 4:32 left. Billiter driving right lane line, pulls it back out, three ball on the way for Williams, misses that, rebound brought down by Billiter. Billiter gets it out to Barber. Barber with a skip pass over to Day on the left wing. Now a long pass back to Billiter. It'll go over his head and out of bounds. 4:19 left here in the third quarter. 25-24. Southwest in front by 1. Across the timeline, Diaz with the basketball just inside the volleyball arc. Throws it into the high post for Kohler. Swings it back out. 3 ball on the way for Hermes. Missed it. Backside rebound. Tapped out. And the battle won by Billiter. Quick throw down the floor to Barber, who almost lost control of the ball. Gets it off to Day. Day gets it to Billiter across the timeline. Billiter with 3:56 to play. Pulls up from 18. Missed it. Rebound underneath. Brought down right there by Kohler. Kohler gets it off to Schaefer, who swings it over to Hermes. Hermes up the right side of the floor. Stops to the right wing, gives it off to Diaz between the ring to the top of the key. 3:42 left, 23 to shoot. Finds a backdoor cutting Schaefer underneath. He'll go up for 2 and be fouled right underneath the hoop on the right low block. 25-24, Southwest in front by 1. And now with a chance to tie it and take the lead is Eli Schaefer. Schaefer at the free throw line, 1 of 4 so far this year there, and he misses that one. And we got a timeout of the floor taken by Coach Arterburn of the Rough Riders. We'll take one with them. Southwest in front, 25-24 here on 101.1 KFNF.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry Life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Runza makes it all better.
Stop by Runza, North Highway 83 in McCook.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. 3:38 left here in the third quarter of play in the first round action between Southwest and Arapahoe in the Cattle Trail Tournament for the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. 25-24 Southwest to tie it up. Eli Schaefer is able to tie it. He's now got 3 points on the day. 25-25 ball game here. Across the timeline, Billiter driving down left lane line, pulls it back out here to Cornwell, trying to get it back to Billiter. Almost has it stolen away. Billiter trying to throw it up to Day under the hands of Barber. Barber got away with a double dribble, dumps it off underneath to Lashley, who missed the layup rebound into the hands of Day underneath. He'll be fouled and to the free throw line to shoot 2. Barber, I think Coach Arterburn realized that too. Might have got away with a double dribble there, but was able to force it inside. Got a shot, and then great job by Colin Day underneath to get the offensive rebound. First one of the way for Day here. Misses an offside iron to break the tie. Colin Day was 1 of 1 at the free throw line, stepping up there. Now 1 of 2. 25-25, 3:19 left in the third quarter between Southwest and Arapahoe. Second one on the way. Day gets that one to go after it rolls off the front iron. So Colin Day with a 1 point now, breaks the tie, 26-25. Southwest by 1, 3:13 left in the third quarter. Casey wanting to hand it off, now takes it down, left lane line, pulls it back out. Here to Hermes with the basketball between the rings, 3:04 left, 21 to shoot. Casey with the basketball on the left wing, consider the high post here for Kohler. Kohler almost losing the basketball amongst a ton of Rough Rider jerseys, trying to pass it down underneath there to a cutting Shiflett. It'll go off the foot of a Rough Rider and out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Warriors. 11 to shoot, 2:54 left in the third quarter. 26-25 Southwest in front. Casey with the basketball on the right wing. Casey wanting to drive, takes it down, right baseline, looking to throw it off Williams' hands, and he can't. Instead, it'll go out of bounds. Off of Casey is what they're going to say. So it'll be a turnover for Arapahoe. Billiter with the basketball, guarded one-on-one here by Shiflett, brings it across the timeline to Barber. Skip pass over to Williams, back to Billiter, top of the key into the high post, back out to Williams, finds it underneath there to Cornwell, up for 2, missed it, back out to Billiter, over to Williams on the left wing, gets it into Cornwell, right low block, uses the backboard this time, can't get that to go. 2 opportunities there for Southwest, not able to come up with any points. Quickly down the other way, Casey behind the back, spins, puts it up, right low block, and is fouled. Out of the free throw line to shoot 2. So a chance for Casey, Will Casey of Arapahoe, to take the lead for the Warriors, who haven't had the lead since the second quarter when they led 20-19. It's been all Southwest so far in quarter number 3. As they lead at 26-25 here. Casey's first free throw is offside iron. Casey was 4 of 7 at the line coming into that shot. Now 4 of 8. Casey with just 3 points on the night, coming off of a 12-point performance against Lawrence Nelson. Casey's next free throw is up and rattles home. So Casey able to go 1 of 2. He's now got 4 points, ties it up at 26 apiece. Billiter on the drive, left lane line, kicks it back out. Trenton Williams, left wing 3, missed it, rebound to the hands of Barber. And we got a foul that'll be called against the Rough Riders on the rebound. It is Barber getting called for the push. That is Barber's 4th foul. So, and that is team foul number 5 of the Rough Riders in the quarter. So that will send Grayson Kohler to the free throw line. Kohler 1 of 2 coming into the game today. He's 1 of 2 today. Kohler with 3 points. 26-20 between Southwest and Arapahoe. First one on the way, drops up and in for Grayson Kohler. He's now got 4 points. 27-26, Arapahoe with their first lead since the second quarter. Can't get the second one to drop. No, does get the second one to drop, 28-26. Williams finds a cutting Kelly to the hoop, and he lays it up and in for 2. Great job, Derek Kelly now with 4 points and ties it back up at 28-28. Here, 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Long 3 for Casey, missed, tracks down his own rebound to the right corner, goes behind the back and will pull it back out. Kelly trying to get it back up to the top of the key here, almost has it stolen away from North. Cornwell will check back into the game for Southwest. 28-28, quarter number 3. Warriors with the basketball quickly. Now a 3 ball from the right corner, and draining it is Gage Gooden. He's got 5 points. You betcha. Gage Gooden make it 31-28. Largest lead between either of these teams in the second half. Now looking to kick it back out. Here's Kelly to Billiter. Now gets it back to Kelly. And I mistaked. 25-21, that's been the largest lead, so it's almost there. 31-28, 3-point game in favor of Arapahoe, 1:16 left. You have a foul there on Arapahoe as Kelly got mauled at the high post area. Foul will be against Grayson Kohler, his second. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Arapahoe 31, Southwest 28. That's the fourth foul on the Warriors. So next one puts the Rough Riders at the line. Williams with the basketball, top of the key, throws over to Billiter on the left wing. Back to Williams. Williams hits Lashley on the left wing. Into Kelly, who turns, spins, puts it up for 2 and in from 5 feet. Derek Kelly with 6 points. And it makes it 31-30. Rough Riders down by 1 after the Kelly 2. Now Keller again, that was Gooden for a 3. Missed it. Billiter with a rebound. 47 seconds left. Billiter into the front court. Slows it up. Gets a screen. Stops. Kicks it back out to Cornwall. Back out here to Billiter. Billiter with the basketball. 38 seconds left. Gets it back. Billiter with the basketball. Left wing. Billiter takes one dribble. Now stops. Pops a 3! And knocks it down. Houston Billiter with a huge shot. He's got 18 and puts the Rough Riders in front 33-31. So the Rough Riders regain the lead 33-31. And a quick steal right there by the Rough Riders, but it's stolen back by the Warriors with 10 seconds, and then they'll throw it away. 13 turnovers for either side. 9.9 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. 33-31. Billiter bringing it across the timeline, will be fouled by North there in the front court. 7.9 seconds left, and to the free throw line will be Houston Billiter, who's had a quiet second half. Had 15 of the break, just 18 now. Has a chance to add to it, though, and extend the Southwest lead. Billiter's first free throw coming. It's up and in. Houston Billiter now with 19 points, 8 of 9 from the line. 34-31. Rough Riders with a 3-point lead. First one on the way, second one on the way there by Billiter. Missed it, rebound by Day. Goes back up for 2 and puts it in. Colin Day now with 3 points. A big bucket. Diaz at the buzzer, can't get it to go. The offensive rebound by Day, and the putback puts the Rough Riders in front by 5 as we make our way to the fourth quarter. 36-31, Southwest in front here on 101.1 KFNF.
State Bank, they're locally owned and operated by the same breed of farmers, ranchers, Main Street business owners, families, and Sandhillers are here to serve, and they're proud supporters of the Juanita Palisade Broncos. Visit them today in Juanita or online at sandhillstatebank.com. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
They call it Sandman Grow Yard. It's where Nebraska's finest cattle thrive. When ranchers seek healthy growth and prime feed, they trust Sandman Grow Yard in Juanita. Their seasoned team delivers top-notch nutrition and monitoring, ensuring your herd thrives. With Sandman Grow Yard, they're not just growing cattle, they're cultivating trust and results that stand out in the marketplace. Partner with Sandman Grow Yard of Juanita today by calling 308-394-5123. That's 308-394-5123.
You're listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. 3 quarters in the books. Start of fourth quarter action. Southwest in front 30 6-31. Southwest with 16 points to just 11 from Arapahoe in that third quarter. And we get set and ready to go to start quarter number 4. Kelly gets it to Billiter. Billiter down left lane line, pulls it back out to Cornwell. Cornwell the basketball over to Billiter. Billiter on the left wing, pulls up for 3 and knocks it down. Houston Billiter now with 22 points and extends the Rough Rider lead to 39-31. 39-31 Rough Riders, 7:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. On the drive down the right lane line is Kohler. He's in trouble and gets a jump ball out of the whole situation as it was Billiter that almost had himself the steal. 39-31, 7:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Throws it out, left corner here to Casey, trying to get it inside, tapped away from behind by Kelly. The 6'4 sophomore, Derek Kelly, has had a huge night, 6 points. There's just been a menace on the defensive end as well. Long pass out over the top of the key to Casey, who steps to the left, shoots a 3, misses an off back iron. Rebound to the hands of Kelly. Kelly running forward, gets it off to Williams, down right lane, line to the rack, and a charge will be called. This one will go against Williams. So Williams will get called for the foul, his second. Casey doing a great job getting down and setting the feet. 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter. 39-31, Southwest by 8 over Arapahoe. 20-20 at the break. And now 39-31. To the outside, into the corner. Top of the key here, into the high post, almost poked away from behind. Kohler comes up with it, throws it to Diaz between the rings. Diaz down left lane line, almost loses the basketball. Casey picks it up with it on the left corner. Skip pass stolen away by Billiter. Billiter trying to take it coast to coast down left lane line over the rack. Fouled and right to the free throw line to shoot 2. Houston Billiter comes up with a huge steal. Turnover number 14 from the Warriors. 39-31. Arapahoe down to Southwest by 8. Houston Billiter at the line where he's 8 of 10 tonight. 22 points. Can add to it and make it 23. So if he drains this free throw here, he will have a season-high 24 points and gives the Rough Riders 40 right there with his first one. 40-31. Rough Riders lead by 9. 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Billiter awaiting a second free throw. It's up and drops home. 24 points for him, 41-31. 10-point game, 6:46 left here in quarter number 4. Casey brings it across the timeline. Casey now driving, pulls it back out. Casey on the drive, left baseline of the rack, lays it up, missed it. Billiter with the backside rebound. Billiter looking to push it ahead, finds a wide open Cornwell to the rack, lays it up and in for 2. Dylan Cornwell with a big shot and a layup in transition to give the Rough Riders a 43-31 lead with 6:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout by the Warriors. We'll take one with them. 43-31. Southwest in front here on 101.1 KFNF.
Isn't it a drag when your body just won't cooperate? It's like it doesn't understand you're trying to score, hit home runs, or just keep up with the grandkids. That's where the physical therapists at Community Hospital Rehab Center come in. My name is Ryan Harden. I'm a physical therapist and athletic trainer up at the hospital, and we are here to help you conquer your game, your life, and your weekends. Offering specialized treatments like dry needling, blood flow restriction training, and cupping, we are passionate about your success and safety. We help you play. Reach out to Frontier County Physical Therapy in Curtis or Community Hospital Rehabilitation Center in McCook.
Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium, quarter number 4 for our final game of the evening between Southwest and Arapahoe. 43-31, Southwest in front as they were up. It was tied at the break, 20-20. And now they're outscoring at Arapahoe 23-11 in the second half. They lead it here, and as we were at halftime, Kelly drew a bloody nose. Don't know if he got it right at the end there, and now you're going to have to call both teams back off the floor to make sure there's no blood anywhere on the floor. As if so, they got to clean some of it up. Well, they've sent somebody to go get that disinfectant solution. 43-31, Southwest in front here at the break. And still got a pause here on the floor. And I think they're just looking for somebody for some of that disinfectant solution. So Southwest going on a little bit of a run here as well. They were up 36-31 at the end of the third. So just a 5-point game that has now bloomed into a 12-point game on a 7-0 run from the Rough Riders to start quarter number 4. 6:27 to go. We got a timeout on the floor here for a little bit of a injury timeout. So we'll take one with them. 6:27 left. 43-31. Southwest in front.
Pest controls claim it's all about the chemicals. Well, I say, what about a company that treats you like a real person? That's why you should choose TKO Pest Control in Palisade. They may be a smaller squad, but they handle those bugs, spiders, mice real good. And they're certified experts, so if you're facing a pest invasion, they can knock it out. Probably better than the big leagues. So bigger isn't always bug-free, is it? Call and schedule an appointment to get that knockout service. 285-3293.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here to the McCook Senior High Gymnasium at a little injury timeout, but 6:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Wide open underneath is Will Casey, and he'll lay it up and in for two out of that timeout. 43-33, 10-point game in favor of the Southwest Rough Riders here in this first round matchup. Miller with the basketball on the right wing, throws it back to Trenton Williams, top of the key into the high post for Day. Day back out to Williams, steps into a three, knocks it down. Trenton Williams with a huge shot. He's got 8, 46-33, 13-point game for Southwest. 5:48 to go. Quick response on the other end. Try right there by Gooden. Backside rebound will go out of the hands of Roush and wind up going to the Rough Riders. 46-43, 5:43 left in the fourth quarter. 13-point Southwest lead as they try to punch their ticket into the next round of the Cattle Trail Tournament, into the semifinals, where they'll take on Med Valley coming up in the semis. With the basketball, Williams taking it on the drive, looking for the floater. Instead, it'll be blocked by Roush. Roush, the push ahead here into the front court, tracking it down is Gooden. Gooden finds a cutting Diaz down the middle, but instead will miss the layup. Rebound to the hands of Cornwell, who gets it off to Billiter. Billiter with the basketball, looking to bring it across the timeline. He will. Billiter using a screen from Lashley. Now with the basketball on the left wing. Uses another one, stops, pulls up from three, and knocks it down. Houston Billiter with 27 points. 49-33, 16-point game for Southwest. 4:59 to go. Three response on the other end from Diaz. Comes up short. Billiter with a rebound off his foot and out of bounds. 14 turnovers for Southwest, 14 for Arapahoe. 4:53 left, fourth quarter, 49-33. Southwest has opened up a 16-point lead. The three ball has certainly been working in the quarter. That's their third three after Billiter just hit that one. His second alone of the fourth quarter. 49-33 here in quarter number 4. Diaz with the basketball between the rings. Throws over the right wing for Casey. Back to Diaz, top of the key over to the left wing for Hermes. Gets it inside here to Kohler, who turns, spins in the lane, kicks it back out. Diaz with a straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Hermes will track it down to the left corner and trying to throw it to Diaz. Has it stolen away by Williams, who gets it to Billiter. Back to Williams across the timeline to the right wing to Kelly. Kelly with the basketball, top of the key. Kelly looking, throws him to the left corner for Cornwell. Back to the left wing. Now to Kelly at the high post. Over to Trenton Williams on the left wing. Williams to Billiter, top of the key with 17 to shoot. Back to Kelly, trying to dump it off underneath there. Was Williams to Cornwell on a backdoor cut, and instead, jumping in front of it was Casey to force the turnover. And we do have a foul there that'll be called on Colin Day. His second. 4:09 left, 49-33. Across the timeline is Diaz. Throws it over to Hermes for three. Backside rebound into the hands of Casey. Casey with the basketball. Dumps it off underneath. Turning, spinning. Count the bucket and one for Eli Schaefer, who now has 5 points on the night. 49-35. 14-point game for Southwest. It's been a great final quarter. 13 points already in the quarter, which doesn't outscore all of their quarters yet. They had 16 in the third. First and one try here for Kohler is up. Missed it. Rebound to the hands of Casey. He goes up for two. Misses that. Rebound underneath. Brought down and back up and in for two for Kohler. So that'll make it 49-37 on the second chance opportunity. Southwest with the basketball. Williams to the right wing to Lashley, top of the key. Over to Williams. Back to Williams on the right wing. Williams driving, dumps it off. Lashley from 10 feet. Trying to use the backboard. He can't. Rebound into the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer gets it off to Casey. Racing it up the left side. Dumps it off. Hermes, left corner three. Missed it off front iron. Long rebound brought down by Diaz at the top of the key. Crosses over. Gets it off to Hermes. Left wing extended. Back up top of the key. Almost stolen away by Berber. And then we got a foul that'll be called on Diaz as he was trying to get the ball back after it was a turnover. That will be Diaz's third foul. Team foul number 2 for the Warriors in the quarter. 3:16 to go in quarter number 4. Across the timeline, Barber with the basketball to the right wing, using the screen, almost loses it. Billiter is able to pick it up. Billiter with the basketball, using a couple of screens. Straight away three, can't get the bank. Rebound on the left side, brought down by Casey. Casey trying to take it coast to coast. Over to the rack, comes up short. Rebound out of the hand of Barber. Barber to Billiter. Billiter gets it out to Williams. Williams up the right side of the floor, hits Day, trying to find a cutting Lashley, and they'll throw it away. 2:50 left in the fourth quarter, 49-37. Right idea for Day, but Lashley was just running a little bit behind, and Coach Arterburn was mad at one point, but saying, hey, it was the right idea, just maybe want a different guy or look for him just for a second earlier. To Diaz, inside here to Kohler, back out to Casey, back to Diaz, pump fakes a straightaway three, to Kohler who turns down the right lane line, now right low block, turns, spins, puts up the shot, missed it, rebound to the backside, Schaefer swings it back out, Hermes for three, can't get that one to go, backside a rebound, tapped in the hands of Barber. Southwest controls here with 2:24 left in the fourth quarter, 49-37. Across the timeline comes Barber with a basketball, Barber between the legs again a couple of times now, Barber avoiding a couple of defenders, now stops at the top of the key, driving down, right lane line out of the middle of the lane, and will travel with it first. So turnovers down the stretch here for Southwest, giving Arapahoe some extra chances. 49-37, 2:10 left, fourth quarter. 4-0 run here since that 49-33 timeout. Across the timeline comes Diaz. Diaz with the basketball, trying to get it inside, almost has it stolen away, and he finally does have it stolen away, this time by Kelly. Billiter up the right side, throws a lob pass up to Barber. Barber stops, looking, gets it to Lashley. Back to Billiter with the basketball, right wing extended. Billiter using a couple of screens, looking, throws over to Barber on the right wing. Barber with the basketball, long skip pass to Williams. Back to Billiter, top of the key with 18 to shoot. Billiter over to Williams on the left wing. Williams with a skip pass to Barber. Barber driving, right lane line, trying to pull it back up, and gets it to Williams with 9 to shoot. Timeout on the floor, taken by Coach Arterburn, and we will take one with them. 1:34 left in the fourth quarter, 49-37 Southwest here on 101.1 KFNF.
Valley Farm Industries is your local trailer manufacturer located at 1925 Stanham Road in Binkelman. They specialize in the manufacturing of all agricultural transportation equipment. Valley Farm Industries has been here and working hard to provide high quality and dependable equipment for the past 16 years. Their belt trailers are specifically designed for easy loading, hauling, and unloading of any agricultural commodity. Valley Farm Industries is a proud supporter of all Dundy County sports and events.
the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here, 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. 49-37 Southwest, 12-point lead, 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. Southwest will have 9 to shoot coming out of this timeout. 1:34 left on the game clock as the Rough Riders try to maybe add on to the lead or hold on to the lead here. Get it into Barber. Barber with the basketball, top of the key, gets it off to Kelly. Kelly back to Barber. Barber on the left wing, stops, pumps the three, gets it back here, and the shot at the buzzer. And I don't think Coach Arterburn realized that there was that much time on the clock, so turnover 18 for Southwest. Casey up the right side. Casey with the basketball in the right corner, looking long skip pass across the floor to North, over here to Gooden. Gooden on the drive, loses the basketball, picked up by Billiter. Billiter, the long skip ahead to Kelly in transition, lays it up too soft. Barber comes in from behind and will get the foul, and that'll be his fifth. So Barber will foul out here with 1:04 to go. So Barber with his fifth foul. 1:04 left, 49-37. North brings it up across the timeline. North throws it over to the right wing. Behind the back, Gooden here with under a minute to play. Long skip pass over to the hands of Casey on the left wing. Back up top of the key. Trying to get it inside. Kick back out to North. North over to the right wing for Gooden. Gooden, couple of dribbles. Swings it back up. Over here to North. North inside to Kohler. Back out. Gooden for 15. No. Rebound underneath by Kohler. Up for 2. Fouled out of the free throw line to shoot 2 with 38.2 seconds left. 49-37 Southwest. That foul will go against Alex Lashley. His second. 49-37, 38.2 seconds left. And the first free throw here for Kohler is up and off the mark. Kohler, 7 points on the night, 4 in the second half. Second one out of the way, misses them both. Rebound to the hand of Kelly. Kelly looking to get it to Billiter. He does here. Billiter with 32 seconds, dribbling it hard across the timeline. Billiter now will be bumped and fouled by Gooden with 27.9 seconds. The foul will go against Gooden. His first. Lashley will inbound in front of his own bench. Gets it off to Williams here. Williams with the basketball. 24 seconds to go. Guarded by Gooden. Gooden again sticks his hand in there and gets a foul. 21.9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 49-37, 12-point lead. Lashley again will inbound from in front of his own bench. Trying to get it into Billiter. It'll go off of North's hands and out of bounds as Billiter was trying to come to the ball. So they'll stay here with the Rough Riders. And now Lashley will inbound just to the right of the press table. Gets it to Billiter. Billiter with the basketball, in trouble there. Loses it off his hand, but they'll say last touched by Kohler as they are double teaming Billiter, not letting him get to the ball at all. They get it in here this time anyway to Kelly. Kelly up to Billiter. Billiter with the basketball. 10 seconds to go. Throws it over the right side. And knocked out of bounds by the Rough Riders with 8.6 left. 8.6 seconds to go. Southwest with the basketball. Across from their own bench. Gets it into Williams. Williams down to 5 seconds here. Picks up the ball. Williams holding it over to Kelly. That's where the game will come to a close. So Southwest will pick up their first win of the season. And it comes as a big one as they take down Arapahoe to move on to the semifinals of the Cattle Trail Tournament. They win it 49-37. We'll take a break, come back with their final numbers here on 101.1 KFNF.
The holidays are are a journey, and Juanita Crossroads is your festive fueling station off Highway 6. We're not just a pit stop, we're a part of your celebration, offering that on-the-go snack or emergency meal to ease the holiday hustle. Here, joy and convenience blend like the perfect cup of cocoa. We're your hometown haven for propane, gas, diesel, and the cheeriest wishes. Follow us on Facebook for daily specials that sparkle. Juanita Crossroads, where every traveler finds the spirit of the season.
Serving every family as our own. In your time of need, why turn to a business when you can lean on a family? As a family-owned funeral home, we offer a level of dignity and compassion you won't find elsewhere. Carpenter Breland Funeral Home and Monuments, proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and Northwest Kansas.
What says Christmas to you? Perhaps it's building a snowman with the kids, or warming yourself afterward with fresh-baked Christmas cookies and a cup of hot cocoa. Whatever says Christmas to you and your family, our family at Community Hospital wishes you the happiest and healthiest of holidays. So take care, stay warm, and don't overdo it at the Christmas party. But if you need us, we'll be here to help and get you back to home and hearth as soon as possible. Community Hospital. Advanced care. Always there.
The Culbertson Bank is an institution that offers all the conveniences that you expect from a full-service bank. But the Culbertson Bank thinks of itself as a group of your own hometown neighbors and friends, serving all of your banking needs. Whether it's a checking or savings account, car, farm, or home loan, you will always find a friendly face and a friendly welcome from everyone at the Culbertson Bank. They are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you. The Culbertson Bank, serving you since 1886.
Imagine choosing from quick, affordable, and quality. They say you can only pick two. At Divini Ford in Binkelman, you get all three. Need a new or used Ford? They've got a wide selection, perfect for any lifestyle or budget. And once you've found your dream Ford, keep it running smoothly with their top-notch service. Financing? They make it simple and stress-free. At Divini Ford, they don't just sell cars, they build relationships that last. Drive home today and keep going strong with Divini Ford in Binkelman. Divini Ford, they keep you going.
For over 50 years, First State Bank in Holbrook, Nebraska has redefined the way you bank. Family-owned and community-focused, First State Bank is known for its simplicity and customer-first approach. Enjoy a debit card with no monthly fee, seamless online banking, ACH payments, and email statement access. Their service is tailored to meet your unique needs. Visit First State Bank to experience personalized banking that works for you. First State Bank, a simple way of banking. Visit them in Holbrook today.
Listening to the Cattle Trail Basketball Tournament on 101.1 KFNF, today's best country. Welcome back here from the McCook Senior High Gymnasium. Full day of basketball in the books as it ends with Southwest taking down Arapahoe by a final score of 49-37. So Southwest will move on as they punch their ticket into the semifinals, while Arapahoe will move on into the consolation semifinals. Do have a final from the other gym as well here. 69-37, Dundy County-Stratton takes down Juanita Palisades. So DCS is on to the next round. Juanita Palisade is into the consolation ladder. So that'll set up our semifinals. We'll talk about that in just a second. Give you your final numbers here tonight. Southwest individually, Jacob Barber with 1 point, 2 points from Dylan Cornwell, 12 points from Trenton Williams, 6 points from Derek Kelly, 3 points from Colin Day, 27 from Houston Billiter, 2 points from Alex Lashley. The Rough Riders go 11 of 16 from the free throw line. They commit 18 turnovers. The Arapahoe Warriors individually tonight, 11 points from Alex Diaz, 5 points from Gage Gooden, 3 points from Clayton North, 6 points from Will Casey, 5 points, all of them coming in the second half, from Eli Schaefer. Grayson Kohler finishes with 7 points as well. The Warriors go 6 of 16 from the free throw line and commit 18 turnovers. So after one quarter, it was Arapahoe 12-11, 20-20 at the break after Southwest outscored Arapahoe 9-8 in the second. But it was the third quarter where Southwest would take over, outscoring Arapahoe 16-11, and then 13-4 in the fourth for your final score of 49-37. So once again, take you through the bracket. Dundy County-Stratton takes down Juanita Palisades, so they move on to the semifinals. Waupun to the consolation semis. Hitchcock County losing to Oberlin 62-43, so Oberlin into the semifinals. Hitchcock County to the consolation side of the bracket. Mayhay loses to Medicine Valley 52-43, so Med Valley into the semifinals. Maywood Hayes Center to the consolation side, and then Southwest takes down Arapahoe 49-37. Southwest into the semifinals. So your semifinal matchups on the boys' side, DCS and Oberlin, Med Valley and Southwest. On the consolation side, Juanita Palisade, Hitchcock County, Maywood Hayes Center, and Arapahoe. We'll have more coverage of the Cattle Trail Tournament coming up here on 101.1 KFNF coming up on Friday from the McCook Community College, as well as all the action there, as first game of the day will be Southwest DCS on the girls' side. Then we'll have Med Valley and Southwest on the boys' side before ending out with Oberlin, Maywood Hayes Center on the girls' side, Oberlin DCS there on the boys' side of things to round out the day. So the first day of the Cattle Trail Tournament comes to a close. A lot of great games, and we'll see you again on Friday. I'm Sam Knoll signing off, saying so long and good night.
Always